This is the Mancow Morning Show podcast. Listen to the show live weekday mornings 5:30 to 9:30 on 97.9 The Loop.
Some stuff we need to talk about. We do need to talk about wet dreams.
I had a wet dream last night.
Yep.
Wet dreams? What's that?
Oh, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. We got to talk about that. And we got to talk about shaving.
Say, when's a guy start shaving anyway?
Yeah. And how that changes a man.
Puberty? What's that?
Well, that'd take a little explaining.
Puberty. And I want to talk about how Bow Wow did the big countdown to the Grammys. Totally blew it. He kept throwing it early. He kept going to it early.
The ladies are ready. The left side is ready. I mean, it gets no bigger than this. And it's
gets no bigger.
Time. You see the stars are filling up. That's the band that's coming in here. The lights are getting brighter. I mean, what more else do you want, man? It's getting ready to happen. That's right. The 58th Annual Grammy Awards are getting ready to start.
Start now. Well, it wasn't ready to start.
You hear the band playing? You want to dance a little bit? You want to dance a little bit? Don't be nervous. It's just live TV. It's just live TV.
Yeah.
It's just live TV. This how we do it at the Grammys, baby. You guys get ready.
Yeah, he didn't know what to say.
And I'm happy.
So just keep saying this is live TV. Yeah. Morons.
I'm getting lost. It's going down. 50 annual Grammy Awards. I'm out of here. It's time. Please. I'm dancing. I'm going to dance all the way back to that. So that's what I'm going to do. We're going to, how you feeling? Good, man. You good? You sure?
Yeah, good ad-libbing. Good ad-libbing, Bow Wow. Who the hell is Bow Wow?
This 50th annual is on the way. My man L. Cool J is ready to take the stage. And it's almost about that time. Right about
It went
now.
about now. And they still weren't ready.
This is amazing right here.
This is amazing, yeah. Nothing's happening. He's got to get to his seat, yeah.
It's time to go. We are backstage
And finally, it started. Have you heard about the Kanye meltdown?
Look at that. They took my stage off of SNL without asking me.
Here he is, freaking out during a commercial break at SNL.
Y'all ain't gonna do this. Who's breaking the motherfucking internet? I've been through 6 years of this. Let's get to it, bro. Let's get to it, bro. Are they crazy? Bro, by 50%. Stanley Kubrick. Apostle Paul. And Escobar. By 50% more influential than any other human being. Don't with me.
Saying he's more influential than Pablo Escobar, the Apostle Paul, and Stanley Kubrick, the great director.
By 50%, dead or alive. By 50% for the next 1,000 years.
Wow.
Stanley Kubrick. Yay.
Yeah, he's an idiot.
Gonna be a rock and roll singer. Gonna be a
High voltage rock and roll came to Chicago last night. Were you there? Pretty farkin' awesome. An appetite for the 80s weekend here on The Loop. I hope you'll be listening. BaconFest. You'll feel the sizzle coming up. The 70mm Fest at Music Box. I'm sure they'll be playing some Kubrick. Phil Kogan and the Amazing Race is going to run through our studios. Herschel from The Walking Dead, man. Herschel today. Love it. Constantine from American Idol, my friend. Jodi Arias behind bars. Adie Bryant, you know, the chubby girl on SNL. She's going to talk with us live today. She was there. She witnessed the Kanye meltdown. Here's your sign. Bill Engvall is here today. We're going to talk with a woman at Wendy's who had her finger bitten off.
Gonna be a rock and roll singer. I'm gonna be a rock and roll star. Gonna be
At 10:40 today, a trip to Florida here on The Loop. Lindsay will give it away. And I'm going to debut brand new Cheap Trick coming up.
Mancow in the morning. The Rock of Chicago all day.
97.9 The Loop.
5:47 at The Loop. I'm the Mancow. I spoke with hundreds of people last night, maybe more at the United Center. What a ball. That high voltage rock and roll. I recorded some of these people. Some of them wanted to come on, some of them didn't. It doesn't matter. You're going to hear, maybe you'll hear yourself if you hung out with me last night. We're going to play some of that coming up.
Thomas West Salon, how can I help you? Hey, is this Tom?
Yes.
Hey, I was with Mancow at the ACDC concert. I was looking for you to kick your ass.
I beg your pardon?
I said I was looking for you to kick your ass. You were at the ACDC show?
Yeah, how did you know?
Yeah, I was there looking for your ass because I was going to kick it. Yeah, I was with Mancow. I was with him.
You know what? He needs to be bitch slapped, that little He's lucky I didn't see him. I might have punched him out.
Yeah, I would have bitch slapped you, Bucky. You're the one they call Butt Bucky, right?
You know, I got 4 people standing in front of me and I can't raise my voice.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Because you're a wussy. A wussy boy. Just so you know, if I saw you at ACDC, I was going to kick your ass.
Right. Okay. You know what? I got to go right now because I'm running a business. And I'll tell you something. If I didn't, I'd f***ing slap you.
You wouldn't do anything, Bucky.
This is Mancow on 97.9 The Loop.
Thank you, brother. How are you?
How are you, man?
Good. Good to see you.
My friend Amy.
Hi, Amy.
Wasn't that Def Leppard thing from you back like 20 years ago? You sent her to L.A.
with Turd. You went to L.A. with Turd to see Def Leppard?
Yes, he did.
And how was that? Hey, man. How you doing?
He kicked ass, you know.
Was Turd cool?
Yeah, he was totally
Good.
Mancow, we have a major dilemma.
What's your dilemma?
Amy lost her purse on the red line with her tickets, and we can't get in, and we don't have time to go back to Evanston to get anything to get in. ACDC goes on in 15 minutes. Is there any magic Mancow powers you can pull?
I can go in and ask.
Could you help us?
I'll go talk to him. Let me try.
Could you, Dan, that would...
I got my tickets today.
Yeah.
Let me go in and talk. My friend, yeah.
Amy, I found she's 44, she's going to P46, man, and this is on her list. And
okay.
I came here, man, and I just saw you, and I'm like, you know, Mancow will save us. He will save our life.
That's a little bit of pressure. Let me go see what I can do. Let me ask him. I have to go to VIP though. They have my tickets somewhere here. Somewhere. I wonder where it is. Yeah. Quick one. What? Quick. What are we talking to Kiss? What are we doing here? Oh, wait a minute.
A little bit of
Look at this. Look at this.
Yeah.
Oh, good-looking guys with goatees here.
Couple of Canadians.
There you go.
Nice.
Are you Canadians?
Yes, absolutely.
Where are you from?
Toronto.
Oh, great. Yeah. My boy Shatner's from Toronto. I go fishing in Canada every year at T2 Lodge. T-E-T-U.
Good time?
Look, I love it. Great times. The best of times. T2, look it up.
Is that happening?
Dude, I'm going to go in and ask.
Yeah?
I'm going to go in and ask.
You want us right here?
Yeah. Unless I'll let you in. Hey, man, how are you? Hey, dude, how are you? How are you? You're not too hyped for this show, are you?
ACDC in Chi-Town.
Yeah.
Go ahead, brother. Can I, call in and get on the show, dude?
You're on the show right now.
Tommy Ryan live, Mancow. ACDC, baby. Yeah. We are at ACDC at United Center, Chicago, Illinois.
All right.
Yeah. Thanks, brother.
Hey, brother, look at that. Oh, you got the Wrigley Field shirt on. How great was that show?
That shit was sick.
Had a great time. There's no way this show can be as good as
I
Wrigley.
don't know. I'm not in yet, Mancow.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right.
Let's do this.
All right.
I love you, man.
Thank you. I love you more. Thank you, brother. Not without a condom.
You know what? I got 2 of them on me.
Gate where? 4. Okay, gate 4. Okay. Look at those horny little devils. Okay. Where do we go?
I'm sticking with Mancow. Anyone can pull this magic out of his ass, Mancow.
I want someone love me forever.
What are we? I'm sure your husband will love you anyway. What are we doing? Oh, we're taking some pictures? Okay.
Wait. Mancow, this is Tyler the Phone Boy, and I'm out here in Chicago asking people, what's your favorite song to have sex to? I'm all out of love.
I like old. It has to be upbeat. I don't think there's like one specific song because I can't do silence. That's just, you just hear all the noises.
Anything by Aqua. What's your favorite song to listen to when you f***ing? Adele's Hello.
I don't have one. I just like to listen to her.
Oh, so you prefer the natural sounds?
Yeah, the naturals. That's none of your business.
Come on, man. I'm just trying to record an interview here, man. What's the song?
I don't think my wife would appreciate this.
Well, but she doesn't have to know about it. What's the problem?
You know, how about we keep my sexual activities out of this,
What's your favorite song to listen to when you're f***ing?
Well, I have a lot of real sex that's not imaginary.
Probably Baby Got Back. I like that, it's classic. I mean, or, I'm trying to set the mood. I guess I'll play like some Trey songs or something.
You know that song by Salt and Pepper, Push It? Push it. Push it real good.
Why are you playing this?
Do you like it? Do you like the song?
I like it, yes.
Well, there you go.
Why are you playing this?
Perfect reason to play.
I'm playing it because the song is called Iran, and Iran is nuking up. And no, I just want to play it. 6 a.m. God, I had fun last night. I need a cup of water, and I'm going to use some Alka-Seltzer. I need it.
2005.
Wow, nothing's gonna beat that, right?
I can't wait.
Favorite song?
Highway to Hell.
I'm on Montana to come see ACDC. And after ACDC tomorrow, we're driving to Winnipeg, and then we're driving to San Francisco, and we're going to party like rock stars.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
So you're following them?
We are following them all the way across the nation.
How many times have you seen ACDC?
I've never seen ACDC.
Brother, this is
I've been waiting over this my whole life.
No, your whole life. They play every year. But listen.
Well, yeah, since I knew they were going on tour.
All right, brother.
Since I had money to go see them.
Work with the drugs. Listen to me for just a second. Listen to me. This is probably my 10th plus time, okay? Double digits.
Wow.
Yeah. No. I'm not bragging. What I'm telling you, son, is you are in for a great night. How old of a man are you?
I'm 28.
28 years old, okay. He's got a limo with ACDC written all down the side. He drove 1,200 miles to be here. That's awesome.
Supercharged. It's a supercharged limo.
Supercharged limo.
We had to cut a hole in the hood.
Is it stocked?
Is it what?
Stocked? The bar stocked in there?
Oh, yeah. We got.
So if I need to bring some honeys in there, you'll hook them in?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
We can fill it
all right.
full of honeys.
So you're going to follow. But I'm telling you, I've seen them several times. Like I said, you are going to love it. You made the right choice.
How loud is it?
Oh, it's loud. It's ACDC. You don't need a job.
I need loud.
You don't need a job. You just go ahead and you drive and you follow ACDC. This probably won't put you any closer to your dreams, but who gives it? Am I right? Yeah. Dreams and goals are overrated.
Roll, baby. Rock and roll.
You're selling ACDC tickets, right?
Right.
How much are they going for right now on the street?
$50 to $100.
That's it?
That's it.
And I don't have a ticket for the show. Can I get one for free?
No, not for free.
What do I need to do to get it for free?
Nothing.
So you're a Mancow fan. You were trying to win ACDC tickets all week, and you didn't win them.
Yes, I did not win them, but I tried today, and it didn't pan out for me.
But you're here now.
But I'm here now.
And
because
do you have a ticket?
No, I do not. And I'm the biggest Mancow fan. Mancow rocks. I love them, and I try hard, but it just didn't pan out.
So what's the plan, though? Are you going to try to buy a ticket off a scalper? There's a lot of scalpers.
Scalper. I wanted to get it from Mancow, the Mancow rocks.
Yeah, but see, that opportunity's gone. So your new opportunity. Let's take advantage of one of these scalpers who's in trouble right now. They're going to sell you a ticket for like $20 probably.
Yeah, but I don't have $20. That's the problem. That's why I was trying to win it.
Oh, come on.
The air.
So you're just trying to figure out a free way in.
Yeah, exactly. Because I am an ultimate rock and roll ACDC fan. The Loop and Mancow Rocks.
I'm sure there's a roadie in the back that would do an exchange with you, a ticket for sexual favors.
Oh, well, I would not do that because I am not... Well, it depends. Is it a woman?
It could be.
Oh, well, then maybe.
Let's see if we can find a female roadie.
If you can.
Who's willing to exchange a ticket for sexual favors.
I've been trying all the women that would, be sympathetic toward my plight, but it's just not happening, And I'm working on it.
Well, good luck, man. I hope you find a way in.
All right.
Mancow, top radio host all year long,
How awesome is this stage?
It's the best stage I've ever seen in my life. Best concert ever. This is the real deal. I'm blown away. Probably never seen it ever again. ACDC! Woo!
Were you pre-partying today?
Oh, yeah.
So what were you doing?
Drinking a little Coors Light.
Not bad. Did you say you got a limo?
I did. He did. He got a limo.
So you guys are riding in style to the ACDC show.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Once every 5 years, these guys come around.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we got to do it up in style.
That's my guy that tipped you. I told him to tip you. Fiberglass, or I looked almost like paper mache, the bell.
Yeah.
And the bell isn't the dong, dong, and hell's bells. And it isn't moving. It isn't ringing in time with the.
Right.
And it's just, and I'm right under it, and there's no donger on it or whatever. Like Al's got the giant donger.
You'll be able to see the donger.
Yeah, no.
Especially that close.
So I'm just telling you, whatever that thing that hangs down in the bell is, there's nothing there. And I'm just looking at this big paper mache thing.
Yeah.
And the whole United Center is rattling off its foundation. Gong! Gong! And it's freaking awesome.
You're listening to Mancow on the Loop. the real heroes, like that guy who snowblows the whole block. This is the Mancow on the Loop.
I was wondering if you could send an officer over to my place to have somebody physically removed.
Who do you want removed?
Just a girl. She's
This is real.
Sleeping in my bed.
She's in your bed right now?
She's just snoring away like a train.
Is that her snoring that I'm hearing?
Yeah, she's snoring like a train.
He called 911.
Yeah.
He picked up some dirty lay, and she wouldn't leave, and she was snoring. And he needed to get to sleep. Love that.
And that 911 officer stays on the line with him.
Yeah. Boy, if it was a black kid shot in Chicago,
Right.
it'd be 15 minutes. I got home around 2 o'clock this morning, and Brentwood bullshizzing and a couple of my buddies were staying over, and I don't let... It doesn't matter who it is. Al, if it was you, if it was Abe the Chameleon, whoever.
Yeah. Even
me?
When someone stays at my house, the kids move into my bedroom.
I don't blame you. I do the same thing.
Okay? And that's it. And because, look, I told you, my girl ran the Rape Crisis Center and in California, and it's always that good buddy.
That's right.
That good buddy.
The person you least expect.
And by the way, it's always, he was really good with kids. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah, my art is picking up adult women.
Right.
Their art is kids.
Exactly.
People that do that kind of thing. Anyway, so I went into bed. There are the kids. And, 2 o'clock in the morning, they wake up. And my wife hands me the remote to the bed.
Okay.
I've been drinking, so I jack it up so I don't burp up acid.
Yep.
And then I set it on vibrate. The kids are like, what is going on? They're not. I need it now. I need it to get me to sleep. And you have it on your Tempur-Pedic?
Oh, I do.
I got it at Mattress Firm. I'm telling you.
Do you have it where you and your wife could each control half the bed, or do you just have it where the whole bed goes up?
Yes.
Oh, that's
No. The whole bed goes up. No. But she has a remote on her side, which we sometimes fight. But the remote controls the whole bed.
Right.
I wish they hadn't given her a remote. But don't do the vibrating thing. Don't do it.
Why?
I do it every night.
I'm telling folks because you won't be able to sleep again without it.
Oh, that's true. It's addictive.
Anyway, a huge sale going on right now on that bed and every bed at Mattress Firm. They're on every corner in Chicago. It's the final days of their President's Day sale. $300 store-wide. Get an additional $50 off instantly on select mattress sets. No money down, no interest for 5 full years. And as this show is a party for the end of the world, you're never going to have to pay interest. That's what I really do believe that. The President's Day sale ends Sunday at Mattress Firm, America's #1 mattress retailer. Mattress Firm. Save money. Sleep happy. In his little red suit. Yeah, this is good.
Can't sleep. Congested. Runny nose. Sore throat. Nagging cough. Fever and sinus infection. Constipated. Memory loss. A little crazy. Can't shake your evil self. Haunted house. Knight in shining armor. CIA agent. Upside down person. Golden retriever. Huge beach ball.
Yep.
Miss America. Flying monkeys.
The film Unspooled. I hope you were paying attention. I really do.
Pharmacy, this is...
You have cough syrup.
Which kind of cough syrup?
The kind that makes you sleepy.
There's a lot of those out there. It just depends on what you're looking for.
My mom calls it sleepy Kool-Aid.
Oh, no.
I love cough syrup.
What kind of cough syrup do you want?
The happy kind.
The happy kind.
Who is this?
This is Ed.
It's Ed. Oh, no.
I don't have an ad in our computer. Ad? What's your phone number? Ed? Hello? Hello?
This is Cheap Trick. Our pals, their first interview after finding out they were going to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, their first radio interview was here.
That's right.
We got so much coming up with Cheap Trick. I am so excited, and none of it I'm going to tell you about, but we do have world debut music right now from Cheap Trick. New stuff.
Yep.
God, this is such a stupid thing to say. This is one of these things that just stupid.
Why
stupid? No,
Why?
It's stupid. I'll tell you. Well, every girl I ever dated. Well, Star Trek. I don't know, but I like Star Wars. Yes, everybody liked Star Wars. Everybody. You can't be our age and not like Star Wars. Every single person. Well, I like Star Wars. Yeah. What person listening to the Loop? What are the chances?
Yeah.
If you went to a concert in the last 30 years, they opened for everybody.
That's right.
I've seen, even when I didn't want to see them, I saw them. So,
right.
Well, if you've never seen Cheap Trick, of course you've seen Cheap Trick. If you live in Chicago and you haven't seen Cheap Trick, you've been in a coma. I mean, since the 70s.
Right.
Even if you didn't want to see Cheap Trick, you saw Cheap Trick.
Exactly.
Anyway, so we got a concert coming up we're going to talk about at the Metro and new music. And
I thought you said you weren't going to talk about it.
I want to calibrate. Can we get Love Cheese in here? I want to calibrate this. I want to make sure your stereo is ready. Your radio.
To calibrate your audio system.
We're going to calibrate you right now.
3D perception. We will
Our new studios.
The most intense
190 North State Street.
Froggy test tone.
Let's do the Froggy test tones. Left channel.
Right.
That's right channel.
Mono.
Okay, let's do stereo. Here we go.
3D.
Good job, Patrick Berger, the creator of the three. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Sweet Jesus. Dear God Almighty. Patrick, he's spinning around. Patrick, don't laugh. This isn't funny. Patrick.
No more. Please stop. Please stop. Please.
Okay. It stopped.
I think I'm going to sue you guys for everything.
You're going to sue us? Oh, jeez. The test is complete. And so it begins. Will this be another classic or one we quickly forget? This is Cheap Trick in 2016 on The Loop.
Just one kiss for sure.
Well, 628, brand new music from Cheap Trick. When I wake up tomorrow.
Now it's time for Mancow's ADD News, giving it to you fast and hard and in less than a minute.
Donald Trump's popularity among Republicans has never been higher. He leads Marco Rubio and Ted Cruz by more than 2-1.
Apple is refusing a government court order to unlock an iPhone used by one of the San Bernardino shooters.
America, meet your newest gazillionaires.
Lost a lot of sleep. I lost over 10 pounds.
Maureen and David bought a winning Powerball ticket in Florida and share the largest jackpot. They're taking home $327 million.
The U.S. flew 4 F-22 fighter jets over South Korea.
There's been a large explosion in the Turkish capital, Ankara.
The National Safety Council estimated that more than 38,000 people were killed in traffic crashes in the U.S.
Several suspected tornadoes, Florida and North Carolina.
30,000 people gathered Sunbowl.
Hey, it's Lindsay Marie broadcasting live from the pit of ACDC, talking to the only black man at the ACDC show. Sir, what's your name?
I'm Kyle.
Right, let me get a picture. You're Kyle. That is the blackest name I've ever heard. Kyle, what did you think of the ACDC show as a black man?
It was very wonderful, especially with a lot. I loved it. Very wonderful.
Thank you.
Okay.
A lot of confetti?
Yes, a lot of confetti.
You don't get that from a Drake concert?
No, we don't. Not at all. And I enjoy it too.
Thank you, my friend Kyle, the first black man at the ACDC show. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it tonight.
There's one problem with that, Al.
Yeah.
Yeah, how about the guy you work with?
Yeah, but I mean, not Kyle.
Lindsay
I
Marie.
didn't see Kyle, but I'm not a black man magnet.
What about fat white women?
Hell yeah.
2 thumbs up. Hell, 2 fists. You know, we were talking about how high voltage. I think my favorite moment in the entire ACDC catalog.
Yeah.
Sound of the guns. It's such crap.
But it's so much fun.
But it's great. I was, right there, my belly up against the stage. Angus was looking at me, and I just couldn't stop laughing. And you'll say, well, man, Cal, that's because you had done so many edibles and drank so much. You were loaded. Yes. but if you saw this is Angus looks like a guy you would see walking down the street by Midway Airport.
Right. Yeah.
That's true. He hates all the black guys and Mexicans that move in that neighborhood. But he's been there a long time. Nobody walks in that neighborhood anymore, but damn it, he's going to. He's a 4-foot little old man.
Do you know he's 60 years old?
And he's dressed like an English schoolboy.
Yes.
Right.
And his head never stops rocking.
Yeah.
Looks like a bobblehead. And it is awesome.
That's the great thing about it. How many concerts have you gone to where you've seen a group or an artist more than once, and it's inconsistent? Like, last time they were great, this time they sucked.
No.
ACDC is like McDonald's or Holiday Inn.
They're
know
right.
exactly what you're going to get.
That's right.
They're consistent. You get it every time.
I'm telling you.
Oftentimes, you get the exact same thing.
Well, it's fine.
But it's what you're looking for.
Every song is, oh, wait a minute. What? Oh, no, they're saying Back in Black. Okay, no, this must be the one they call Back in Black. Every song is the same over and over, and it's great. It's great. It's great. It's awesome. So much fun. So many. I don't think there wasn't one person there who didn't listen to Loop. They're all
It's what you go to a concert for.
No,
to rock out and have fun and get.
No, we go for different reasons, but that's why you go to an AC/DC concert. And if you look at all the concerts of all time,
Mm-hmm.
the most successful tours.
Yeah.
It's not what you would think.
Right, that's true.
It's AC/DC.
Yeah.
AC/DC is like the top 8 of the top 10 concerts of all time.
It's incredible.
They continue to break the bank and break records.
Gonna be a rock and roll singer.
Sports headlines coming up. We just did some news. We're going to do traffic coming up here shortly. Al, you're slotted next.
Who the Bulls are looking to deal ahead of today's NBA trade deadline.
Have you heard the woman from Dalton yet?
Excuse me, bitch.
It's coming up. Plus, the 911 call from Dalton. By the way, where is Dalton, Al, for people? I just want to make sure they never go there.
South Side?
It's like 176th and Halstead.
I'm not reporting anything, honey. I'm just trying to find out how do you use your cell phone if you're trying to get the operator or what? Because I can't get nothing. Do you know by any chance?
Call a 911 from Dalton.
911 on a life or death emergency line for that.
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm just trying to find out what I need to do.
Probably dial 0 for operator.
Okay, thank you.
Is the Mancow on 97.9 The Loop.
Bring it.
And now, it's Mancow's In Your Face Sports with the Uptown Funker, Al Roker Jr.
Wait a minute. Open wide for Chunky. The Blackhawks in New York last night to play the Rangers. They jump out to a 2-0 lead, but lose it. No worries. They score the last 3 goals of the game. The rookie, Artemi Panarin, with his first career hat trick. Hawks win 5-3. Today, they're off to the White House to celebrate their Stanley Cup championship. The Bulls return from an undeserved all-star break tonight to play LeBron and the Cavs in Cleveland. The Bulls may be looking to deal Pau Gasol and Taj Gibson ahead of today's NBA trade deadline. The NIU Huskies are taking a page from Illinois and Northwestern's playbook. The Huskies will play Toledo November 9th in the first ever football game at U.S. Cellular Field.
Wow.
And on the heels of Manny Pacquiao denouncing people in gay relationships as, quote, worse than animals, Nike has cut their 8-year relationship with the boxer. I think it's because of his singing. Sports brought to you by the Race and Performance Expo, February 20th and 21st at the Schaumburg Convention Center. Visit rpexpo.com for info. That's Mancow's In Your Face Sports on 97.9 The Loop.
Nice job on sports. More headlines coming up. Traffic coming up. It is 6:43. Appetite for the 80s weekend. I love this. Great 80s rock and roll all weekend long.
Nice.
That is my era. You never lose the... God, isn't it sad? I mean, seriously, think about this. Kids of today... And there's some great music out, but I mean, you know... I grew up with Kanye. I was with the head of the United Center, whoever was running the United Center last night.
Yeah.
At least that's what everybody... That's the head guy. Whoever was running it last night, and he had a... straight out of Comp Ticket shirt on.
Oh, that's clever.
Instead of Straight Out of Compton. And I said, I'll never see that movie. I'll never see it. And he goes, oh, but you should. Another one of these guys.
Yeah.
Oh, but you should. No, it's really good. And I said, I don't care. I'll never watch Straight Out of Compton. If they do Straight Out of Wilmette, I'll watch it. I'll never see that. There'll never be a time when I have enough time in my life to watch Nicki Minaj, for example. It's just not going to happen. I'm not going to ever be a Kanye fan. These are things I just have to... You get to a point in your life when you know who you are.
Sure.
Kanye saying he's bigger than Kubrick. He was a big director, if you don't know who that is.
Ridiculous.
Bigger than Picasso, was an artist.
Yep.
Bigger than the Apostle Paul, who basically wrote the Bible.
Right.
The New Testament. This is his meltdown at SNL. I wish they would have told him to go pound sand.
Bro, by 50%. Stanley Kubrick. Apostle Paul. Picasso and Escobar. By 50% more influential than any other human being. Don't with me. Don't with me. Don't with me. By 50%, dead or alive. By 50% for the next 1,000 years. Stanley Kubrick. Yay.
And he called everybody white MFers.
That's right.
And again, imagine if, Taylor Swift, imagine if she walked around calling people black MFers. Imagine it. And
her career would be over.
These people are so racist. Jada Pinkett Smith, and I've known this forever, is racist. She hates white people. Hates them. I've heard it from people.
Yeah.
I always knew you sent, if you wanted an interview with Cosby, you sent a decent piece of ass. He's not going to talk to a white boy.
Right.
Racist.
Yep.
Sorry. We need to start calling this stuff out. Calling people white. Can you, the legacy that is SNL, The audacity. And Al, you say he may be brilliant.
I'm
No.
saying, is it possible that he's brilliant because he can't believe these things that he's saying?
Drunk on his own
and
ego.
Nobody would be talking about Kanye if it weren't for all the messed up stuff that Kanye is saying off mic.
Well, we certainly wouldn't talk about his music.
It's crazy, baby, the way the 80s made me. I thank God every day that music saved me. I thank my mom for all the visions.
Joe Perry looks just awful. How does he sound with Pitbull? Joe Perry and Pitbull. Bad Man, brand new music.
In a woman's world, come on over, give me what I deserve. Give it to me, baby. Are you ready for love? Come on, get it, girl.
Listen, if it wasn't for Joe Perry, Steven Tyler, and Aerosmith, we wouldn't know Run DMC.
That's true.
That really was one of my favorite albums of all time.
That video,
Still is. It was
made
great.
them.
It was great. Come on. Appetite for the 80s weekend. Would they be brave enough to play that here? I hope so. 80 Bryant is going to join us. She's the fat girl on SNL.
I love her.
Yeah?
She's so funny.
She was there for the Kanye meltdown. This is going to be a live interview. Here's your sign. Bill Engvall, huge comedian, going to join us. I'm going to speak with a woman who had her finger bitten off at Wendy's. Brand new cheap trick we debuted earlier today. 10:40 today. Win a trip to Florida with Lindsay.
Nice.
Bacon, is that who that is sitting there? BaconFest guy?
Yeah.
Sitting in the lobby?
You couldn't smell it?
I didn't smell bacon, but I smelled his nerves, man. He was a nervous wreck. He was like crying.
Oh, he's such a nice
Man,
guy.
I love your show.
Seth.
Hi. That's his name.
Yeah. He created BaconFest.
Is he Jewish guy?
He is. I know, right?
Well, you know, another brilliant idea, right?
Oh, I love it. I love it. So I guess we don't have to worry about the 3 sets of plates. He's not kosher. Phil Kogan, The Amazing Race, going to be here. And I'm so... Guys, if you haven't seen, if you got it recorded, the greatest episode ever of Walking Dead. Okay? First of all, you didn't get any of this. I don't know. They probably don't have any of this in the Quran. But the Muslim... But they...
Oh, I'm not Muslim. I'm exotic, and if you call me Muslim again, I'll kill you.
Exotic.
I am exotic.
That's a new one.
He's exotic.
Props, Abe.
I'm just.
That's a new one.
They start off in a church. Finally, the preacher does something. They start off in a church, and they're like, yeah, okay, we're going to wait for God, but how about this? How about God gave us the tools to take back our town? And they go, and it's a massacre of the walkers, and then they all get pushed into a lake of fire. The symbolism and every character you hate.
Yep.
Has there ever been a show? Well, Melrose Place, they blew up the whole apartment complex. I mean, that was perfect.
That is true, right?
But has there ever been a show where so many main characters, like in a minute, all these characters they set up, they're all dead?
Wow!
I never seen anything like it.
Awesome.
Has there been a better episode of The Walking Dead ever?
I think that was my favorite episode.
How about where they just did the quick cuts, very theatrical of them with machetes, just like in black and white, just killing these zombies.
I love when he hatchets off his girlfriend's arm.
Oh!
Oh, my God.
Mancow, don't you think, and this is a thing that I think The Walking Dead is missing, shouldn't all the women offer themselves up to Rick and Daryl since they're the two alpha males? Wouldn't you want to be with Rick and Daryl?
Shouldn't all the women have to be in, like, panties for some reason? By the way, that thud you just heard was Kathy's massive forehead hitting a mic.
That's true.
Oh, she got a fat forehead.
That ass is the eighth wonder. What is going on with those jeans?
Well, they're new. They're from Old Navy. They were $26.99.
I am telling you, those are the best jeans you've ever worn.
Really?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. I know they don't have them in your size, and they were a deal. But I know
she
it's
got them off the floor.
I know it's packed in there, but I'm telling you, they are so tight. I can tell what you had for breakfast last Tuesday. Yes.
Oh, she got a fat.
Crap-tacular Thursday. All right, look. Next, I promised it. We got to do it. Next, the horrific sounds of the Dalton McDonald's McRib bitch, throat punch lady, and oh man, you remember this song? Al, can you name it?
I just called to say I love you, Stevie Wonder.
Good job.
No news. I love it when they did it on the Cosby Show. It was so funny.
That was great.
Yeah.
Jamming on the one. Jamming on the one.
Jamming on the one.
You know, he does, Stevie does a great job of it. But what about Ted Cruz?
You know, I used to do it when she'd put it on speakerphone in her office and embarrass her. Or you know, I'd kind of do, you know, I just called to say I love you. I just called to say I care.
I'm going to puke.
You're listening to Mancow on the Loop. Cumulus Station. The Loop. WLUP-FM. Chicago. The Mancow on the Loop.
I have an announcement to make to y'all, to the people of America. I was at this here McDonald's on I was just disrespected in there. Almost got in a fight with the gal in there. First of all, my first issue is the drive-thru was filled all the way up, and I had to walk inside.
Man.
So then I'm already mad because I got to get out my car
Can
and
you
go
imagine?
inside. So I go inside. I politely say, "Hey, can I have a McRib meal, large size with the Dr. Pepper?" And the lady said, "Well, okay, that'd be $6.58. I said, "Ain't you forgetting something?"
Yeah.
"Ma'am."
Yeah.
And she said, "Well, what?" I said, "You're supposed to offer me the extra McRib for $1 when you buy the McRib meal."
Yeah.
You ain't gonna believe it. She looked me up and down, and she said, "Well, don't look like you need the extra McRib."
Ooh.
Excuse me, bitch. I throw punched that bitch. I knocked her ass down. So if you come to the McDonald's and you see a lady named Charlene in there, tell her Carla sent you.
They're in Dalton.
And then you throat punch her or punch her in the cooter. I don't give a damn. This is against my civil rights. You McDonald's on not all the other ones.
Beside
I like
the
all
banks
the
of the filthy Chicago River. A river filled with floating murdered bodies. On land purchased from the native people for 3 cents and a shiny piece of tinfoil. Inside the womb of the famed merchandise mart, the center of fashion. Broadcasting from the Loop Content King studio, it's the man that would be Cow, the Mancow.
We are live! Right now. Hey, how cool is this? Very close with the band Cheap Trick. We're going to be doing a lot with them. And the guy we discovered here in Chicago started with us.
Yep.
Kid Rock is inducting Cheap Trick into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Awesome.
Yeah.
There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more.
Excuse me, bitch. Excuse me, bitch.
Ah, the people in Dalton, they're great.
Excuse me, bitch.
7 o'clock on the nipple at the greatest rock and roll station the world has ever known, The Loop.
It's the Mancow Morning Show podcast, which means you can't call in. Well, you can, but you're going to end up talking to some part-time bored up with a speech impediment. Listen live for the real deal. Weekday mornings 5:30 to 9:30 on The Loop.
I believe this is the second most played rock and roll song in rock radio history.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think number one is Stairway to Heaven. Hard to believe.
Say, it has to be Zeppelin or something.
But I think people find it shocking that this is the second most played song. Band called Kansas from, and guess what? Their lead singer, Chicago kid, kicked around here for years, was on my show in various incarnations, and now he is the lead singer of Kansas, and he has revitalized the band, and they are selling out around the world. They just finished their brand new CD, and we will debut it here on The Loop. We had world debut New Cheap Trick. We'll do some more stuff coming up. Leno returned to television last night. Kind of cool. Leno took over the monologue on The Tonight Show last night.
Got my first robocall this week. Said, "Hi, this is Bill Clinton. Can Hillary count on you?" Count on me? She can't even count on Bill. Jeez. Don't drag me into your marital problems, pal. Oh, and this email problem continues to dog Hillary, but she says It's just an honest mistake. Sure. You ever notice the only time people in Washington are honest is when they make a mistake? Why is that? But Hillary says she has been tested. Well, I hope so. You never know what Bill might bring home. Well, after his big win in New Hampshire, they say Hillary's team is trying to dig up dirt on Bernie Sanders. Ooh. You know, you call someone who digs up dirt on Bernie Sanders? An archaeologist.
Some people in the Ted Cruz camp are unhappy. I think they're unhappy about everything.
Yeah.
Is he a Canadian? Is he even eligible to be president? Ted Cruz, you have to wonder about a guy that everyone hates. Everyone. I mean, no, seriously. And
like I
agree. Like
every single person hates him.
That's true.
Yeah. Exactly. So where were we? Oh, yeah. Ted Cruz, quite interesting. And his wife said, you know, he's a godly man. And when you look at Ted, you see the face of God, which means I want to punch God. His looks are a turnoff to me. I'm going to be honest with you. His dirty tricks, the fake mailers, how he told everybody Ben Carson was out. Make sure you vote for Ted Cruz.
Yeah.
That was devious. Right. Devious. My least favorite of all of them is shocking.
Okay.
To some, probably. Jeb! See, you know Bernie Sanders is a communist who's going to wreck the country. You know what Hillary is. She's going to do nothing, okay? She's never accomplished anything. You know, I love how all the women love her. It's so important for her. The only thing she has is she was with a charismatic, great leader, Bill Clinton. That's it. And whether you like him or not, he was a hell of a leader, right?
Sure.
Great politician.
So that's everything that these women supposedly stand against is what Hillary stands for.
Right.
A woman that accomplished nothing but rode the husband's coattails. So, but Jeb is, I mean, we know what Hillary is. We know what the Donald is, right? Mm-hmm. Jeb is just such a fake.
So fake.
That all shucks, just regular guy thing. It's not real.
Oh, he's the worst.
His brother was a president. His father was a president. Skull and Bones at Harvard.
Yeah.
The creators of the CIA as we know them.
Right.
Hey, which reminds me of something. And I want to get to this joke that people are pissed off about that Jay Leno told. And I also want to play Jay Leno talking about Mr. Beef. And, you know, Jay Leno and I have that in common.
Yep.
We both love Mr. Beef in Chicago over on Orleans.
That's right.
Best beef sandwich there is.
Absolutely.
But as we talk about the CIA and them listening in on us, I think you'll be surprised. Maybe surprised. I think you will. Yeah, I think you will be. I want to talk about this Apple situation. The terrorists had an Apple phone, and now the government wants to crack it. The head of Apple is saying, well, once we allow that, that'll be the back door that they will listen in on your conversations. They'll turn on your phone without you knowing. Mm-hmm. They will videotape you with your phone without you knowing.
Right.
Once we allow them to do it, it's the old camel's nose in the tent. Once you let his nose in, the whole camel's coming in.
Slippery slope.
The slippery slope, as they say. So I want to talk about my take on this momentarily. But first, the joke that has Ted Cruz fans upset.
And Ted Cruz, did you hear about this? Oh, boy. Ted Cruz's campaign pulled one of their TV commercials because the actress in the ad was a porn star. The campaign said they hired the porn star because they thought she could make Ted Cruz easier to swallow. So I
don't know. Wow.
Here is Jay Leno.
One day I'm in Chicago. My favorite restaurant in Chicago is this joint called Mr. Beef. Okay. All it is, it's like picnic tables, beef sandwiches. The guys wear no plastic gloves, no hairnets. Here's your beef right here. They slam it in. So I'm in there enjoying my delicious beef sandwich. And I see these 4 Italian guys. I mean, real Italian guys. You know, sitting on the chair backwards, you know, that kind of deal. And they're arguing. And I hear the guy say, you know, The Sopranos was a disgrace. It was a disgrace to the Italian peoples. And he's just going on and on. This is interesting. And he looks over, he goes, hey, Leno. You're Italian, right? What do you think of The Sopranos? Was it a disgrace? Well, I'm trying to be different. I said, well, I mean, the show is about a crime family that happens to be Italian. He goes, no, not the crime part. The fact that Tony was a capo and they had him seeing a shrink. Don't you think that's a disgrace to the Italian people? I said, and he totally missed the point. It's so insulting that the head killer would see a shrink.
7-Eleven, and by the way, a great place to get a Slurpee. That and Kathy's apartment. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Okay, thank you, Kathy. See you tomorrow. Appetite for the 80s weekend this weekend right here on this station. Great 80s music. 70 Millimeter Fest. Can't wait. That great new screen over at the Classic Theater that is the Music Box. Constantine from American Idol, my boy, is going to call in. Yeah, good Greek. Greek. Yeah, right. Greek. He's my friend. He's my pal. A woman at Wendy's had her finger bitten off. We'll talk with her coming up. Brand new Cheap Trick, world debut. 80 Bryant, kind of one of the bigger stars. Well, she's big.
Well, yeah.
One of the bigger stars on SNL right now.
Great.
Yeah. And Herschel from The Walking Dead. Now, as soon as we come back, give me a few minutes here. As soon as we come back, make sure I talk about this Apple situation where the government is demanding they unlock, they give the secret code words, the secret numbers,
right?
To break into all of our phones. Apple is fighting back. What do I think? Hang on.
Demonstrating the kind of DIY principles that brought us bacon-flavored condoms. The Mancow.
Mancow in the morning.
The Rock of Chicago all day. On 97.9.
The Loop.
Mancow in the morning on 97.9 The Loop. Brought to you by Potholes. Potholes. Picking up cars for almost a century.
All right, I want to go to, who is this? Hello? I don't even know if they're there. Andrea? Is it Andrea? Hello?
Hey, Mancow, love you. Love your show.
Hey, what's up?
Not much. I have a little bit of a problem I was hoping you could help me with.
Okay.
All right, well, back in college, I used to make a lot of crazy sex tapes. I was young. It was fun.
Mm-hmm. Me too. Me too.
I recently found out that one of the videos is out there on one of those free porn sites.
You told my producer Pornhub is what they... I mean, I've never heard of that site, but that's what...
Pornhub?
Yeah, and then X Hamster, I heard.
Or YouPorn.
Yeah, I don't know what any of these things are.
Right,
and then there was one with the red in the name. Red something.
Tube or something.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
yeah. Red.
Kathy. You fell into my trap, Kathy.
I go through my boyfriend's phone.
Yeah. Oh.
What is his specialty? Fat ass Greek girls? I mean, what does he look for?
Recently, he was looking at Glory.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
If you just
I guess we know she's been going through his phone.
If you just heard a clipping in your radio, it's because Kathy was telling us what her boyfriend's into when he looks at pornography.
Wow.
And it is sick, but I'm sure it's very much what this guy's into.
Probably.
And Billy, don't tell me Billy Bracken hasn't been on the business end of one of those. The holes in the restroom.
Ugh.
That's all we can say.
Yuck.
Does he like lactating? I had a friend that was into lactating
That's
women.
disgusting. No, I've never seen
Ready
them.
to drop. That was what he was into.
What is wrong with you if you like that stuff? That's sick.
You like pregnant women. They glow. They're so beautiful.
Pregnant women is a beautiful thing.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, exactly.
Al doesn't care if there's a baby as long as they're fat white women. So
I know a guy who has sex with pregnant women. He's had sex
very
with like
smart.
7 pregnant women.
Ew.
Well-
Like how big, though?
Pretty close to dropping.
Yuck. That is just sick.
His name was
Daryl. Kathy, you're so
warehouse at Walmart.
You're so
Yes,
you're so
I am.
judgmental. You're so
very
judgmental. You know, pregnant women want to have sex.
Of course they do.
It won't dent the kid. It won't hurt the kid.
Well, they could find their husband to have sex with, or their baby's daddy, not just some random dude they meet at a bar.
Well, you didn't know it was a random dude. That
He just
they met
said
at-
so.
No, he said in the hood, a lot of pregnant women, and this is exactly what he said. They're down to have sex. So
see, there
he's
you
had
go.
sex with like 7 pregnant women.
That's fun.
That he didn't
That's
get.
a good time. That's a good time. It really is.
He's the Mancow on the loop.
Come on. First comes taco in the bag.
Everybody in the club.
And then,
make poop.
Yep.
Everybody in their car wanna make poop.
First comes taco in the bag, and then
make poop. Everybody running late, just make poop. When you're dodging traffic because you gotta take a dump. No matter how good you drive, you'll always hit
what kind of taco in a bag is this, my friend?
This is the bacon parmesan. Bacon bolognese sauce with a spicy panko crust.
Don't I see Brussels sprouts here?
There's deep fried Brussels sprouts and deep fried pancetta on top.
Oh, that sounds so good.
And we just came up with this last night, so we're not sure exactly if it's
So
good or not.
we're the guinea pigs.
Kathy, you sound just like your boyfriend on the other side of a hole in a bathroom.
Oh, how is it?
You came up with this last night?
Yeah. We still aren't sure if we're going to bring it to BaconFest, so we need you to let us know.
There's only one thing I like more than taco in a bag.
What?
Sack on the chin. Well, I'm laughing.
I wish I was kidding.
That was for you, Billy. Billy. Hey, I went to Q Barbecue with Mr. T.
You loved it, huh?
Oh God, it was awesome, dude.
What did T say?
You know, Chicago doesn't know how to do barbecue. I hate to tell Chicago, but having lived in Texas and lived in Kansas City and lived in Memphis, they're barbecue capitals of the universe.
Sure.
So whatever this is in Chicago with the ribs with the ketchup on them, oh yeah, you're eating barbecue. No, you're not. Q Barbecue finally has it right.
Right.
And I've been to all of them. Anyway, so good job. So who do we have represented today? I know my friend from Taco in a Bag. Who else is here?
Seth Zur is here from BaconFest.
You're a Jewish guy?
I am the Jewish co-founder of BaconFest Chicago.
I love that. You're like the people I celebrate Passover with.
That's right. I just got a ticket for Passover.
No, I don't mean that you're Jewish.
Yeah.
I mean that they also have bacon and all kinds of stuff.
No, Jews who love bacon are my key demographic for BaconFest.
I took. Well, they're non. My friends the Saldingers they're non-traditional, and
Okay.
I took Rod from Rare Tea Cellar, and I guess he keeps kosher or something. I don't know. And we're driving away, and I'm like, wasn't that great? He's like, really inappropriate. I'm like, wow, why?
Yeah.
Well, you don't serve ham at a Passover meal. I'm like, I'm not Jewish. I don't know.
And then Chrissy brought her dumplings. Yeah.
Yes, she did. Oh, you mean these things? I want to try one of these dumplings. Where are you from?
Chicago.
No, I know. Where are these dumplings from?
Maddie's Dumpling House. We're currently a pop-up. We don't have a brick and mortar yet.
I'm currently a pop-up. That is good. Do you have one of those yet?
Not yet.
Do it right now.
Fantastic.
I don't have any in front of me.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Do
What's
it right
in these?
now.
What's in these?
What'd you think
Bacon,
of that?
Exactly.
onion, and Gruyere.
Great.
Oh, man.
Gonna give us a run for our money.
It's a pot sticker, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that's so good.
Maybe my favorite food in the whole world.
What?
Pot stickers.
Really?
Yeah.
That's kind of what you are. Your wife with her little pot belly. So cute. A trip to BaconFest next here on The Loop.
In Mancow, it's Johnny Chops. The protest which closed traffic on the Parkway this morning has moved to the police station, and I'm with one of the organizers now. Why are you protesting?
We're right now waiting for 11 people who got arrested during a direct action civil disobedience blocking the near Congress Expressway downtown to bring attention to the immigration rates that have been harming immigrant communities and in solidarity with undocumented immigrants.
And this happened today?
Yeah, that was this morning. We started around 8 a.m. and I think by 9:30 we were out.
Can you describe the scene as you marched down and closed traffic this morning?
I mean, there were about 5 different agencies there. The police were the ones who arrested folks. It was a very peaceful, we weren't trying to cause fear or violence at all. I think it is a little bit about, as undocumented immigrants, are fearing immigration rates in their home.
Undocumented, you mean illegal alien, okay.
Unfortunately, just telling our stories doesn't really work. We have to figure out ways to get people to pay attention, and this is one of the ways. It's unfortunate for anyone who didn't make it to work on time this morning and all of that, but I think the suffering that people go through outweighs a bit of an inconvenience this morning.
In Mancow, I'm here with a nun right now as part of the protest. Sister, what's going on down here today?
Well, what's happening is we have a peaceful demonstration over on Congress outside of ICE station building, and it's in reference to Stop All the Deportations and to stop the tearing of families apart. Because ICE is going inside the homes, sometimes with warrants and sometimes without, and whoever they find there, they're deporting them, and we want that to stop.
Thank you, Sister. God bless. Reporting live from Area 1 Police Headquarters for the Mancow Show. I'm Johnny.
Goodbye. Yeah.
Was that a black nun?
I don't know why.
Well,
What?
That's insulting. Why is he calling her sister?
Only only in America. Imagine if you tried to do that in Mexico or Canada. Hey, we're illegal. We're pissed off at the way we're being treated. Oh, really? You guys are illegal?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll round you up and kick your ass out of the country. It's really something. Only in America. So your first thing you did was break a law. That's your first act as a member here of our new country. First thing you did was break a law, and then now you're pissed off.
Wow.
You know, the Apple situation. I guess it kind of segues into that, and that is so you know when you throw poisonous snakes into a kid's birthday party, little girls scramble.
Sure.
Are you mad at the snakes? No, snakes are doing what they do. They bite and they're venomous and they're awful.
Right.
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 Or are you mad at the person that threw the snakes in? See, I want to tell you, folks, how everything in your life, certainly when it comes to the government, certainly when it comes to the media, but your wife, your boss, everybody, it's problem, reaction, solution. And once you know this secret, you'll never be the same. Would you like to learn it? Here we go. Good. Let's do it. Problem, reaction, solution. They create the problem. You react with fear, F-E-A-R, fear, the four-letter F word that controls the masses, and then they offer the solution when they created the problem to begin with.
Right.
We know people are coming over disguised. We know they're coming. Oh, poor victims. They're coming over to kill. Soldiers are headed this way. They're all through Europe. We saw it with the Paris attacks.
Yep.
Okay? These are adult men that are terrorist age from terrorist countries. This is all they've known.
Right.
And, of course, they don't show that on TV. They show the handful of kids, not the thousands of adult-age Islamic followers that are here to kill us. And so you have in California, they did what they did. The snakes bite. This is what Islamofascists do. They kill. Mass murder in California. Well, now the government has to take away more of our privacy. Mm-hmm. Many believe, of course, 9/11 was fake. I don't. Many believe Pearl Harbor was fake. I don't. Mm-hmm. But they allow these things to happen. Certainly we knew these terrorists were here before 9/11. We were on them. Right. We knew the terrorists were happening in California. This Ohio slashing. We knew that this Islamic kook was here, and they did nothing.
Yeah.
So they allow it to happen. Problem, reaction, solution. Do you love that? They let it happen. They let the boogeyman in your house. Then when the boogeyman does what, do you hate the boogeyman? Well, that's what the boogeyman does. Mm-hmm. And then, oh, well, here's the solution. You need to give up more of your money, more of your freedoms. So I stand with Apple. I don't want them having a backdoor into my phone. It's none of their business.
Right.
And, of course, the next thing people say, many of you listening are probably saying this right now, well, if you don't do anything wrong, well, yeah, you know what? F you too. I don't want them looking in my phone. I have privacy. I have a right to privacy.
Yep.
I haven't done anything wrong, and this mass data collection and this mass eavesdropping is evil and wrong, and it's not American.
I thought of you immediately when this story broke.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, if you're the government, if you're the CIA, if you're the FBI, find another way. If you're the best of the best, you can't crack this Apple iPhone. Find another way to get the information you need.
Let's recap.
Kobayashi Maru.
Yeah, thank you, Star Trek reference. Let's recap at 7:30. Here we go. They let the asshole violent killers in. Mm-hmm. They do what they do, and then we have to give up our freedoms. Oh.
It makes no sense.
How about you don't let more of these people in? How about stop?
Yeah.
And you know, the other thing, what do we do when they go and train in the Middle East? What do we do with these people? What do we do? What do we do? They're training with ISIS. What do we do when they come back? Mm-hmm. What? Don't let them back.
Right.
What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Don't let them back. Is it obvious or not?
It's obvious.
So,
or not.
Yeah. Who said that?
I did. I said it's obvious or not.
I missed it. Okay. Yeah, Apple, they say they're going to take it all the way to Supreme Court.
And Tim Cook is right.
And I'm
Tim
with
Cook
him.
is right.
Yeah. Tim Cook is who?
He's the head of Apple.
I know.
He took over for Steve Jobs.
Oh, man. But all I really care about is bacon. How's my bacon doing over there, Abe, the chameleon?
It's perfect.
It's
ready to eat.
That's not racist or something, is it? I mean, I don't want you to be offended that I'm making some Muslim guy cook my bacon.
Here, because I'm not Muslim.
Oh, okay.
If you call me Muslim again, I'll kill you.
Oh, dear God. We're going to need to get into his phone. Flip it. That's good. Good job. Good job. What a beautiful voice she has. This is not a joke. This is her live. I recorded this. People stood around in rapture at this because she had a beetle in her. I'm not kidding you. There's people. Oh, it's brilliant. She's the most brilliant. It's beautiful. I recorded this. There was people standing around me going, "Isn't she great?"
I know who it is.
No, of course you know.
Yeah.
It's either a cat fornicating in the alley or Yoko Ono.
Yeah.
Yoko Ono is 83 today. She sucks. The bacon looks good, though. Where is BaconFest?
BaconFest is at the UIC Forum. It's not until April 30th and May 1st, but this Monday at noon is
You're
when
here too early.
Tickets go on sale on Monday. I want everyone to know in advance so they can prepare because nobody wants to miss BaconFest.
It's a very hot ticket.
It's outstanding.
You guys have gone.
Oh, I got the bacon sweats last year. After like 45 minutes.
What is the bacon sweats?
It's the meat sweats. You have so much bacon in you, you just start sweating and you can't move. I sweat from the top of my head.
Taco in the bag guy, how are you?
Pretty good, man. How are you?
Okay, you know I love you and I love taco in the bag. I'm a big supporter.
Oh yeah.
Less onions.
Less onions.
Less green pepper.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah.
Way more meat. Not enough meat.
Not enough bacon.
Not enough.
All right.
All I'm tasting is the onions, which at this point are cold.
So all more of the expensive ingredients, and less of the cheap stuff.
In fact, you could pretty much do away with the bag and the chips and everything else, and just do bacon. Right, BaconFest.
It was a first run. I appreciate it.
Okay, so we don't want people to miss out, and we're going to be there again this year. BaconFest. What's the website?
BaconFestChicago.com.
Very good, very good. The dumplings, perfection.
They're great.
That's
They're
so
great.
good.
They're going to give us a run for our money.
Yeah.
Have you been there before to BaconFest?
Like 4 or 5 times. I'm a vet.
Wow.
That's like Susan Lucci that never wins.
And who's that guy creeping up on you?
Thank you for your service.
I don't know. No, he's my partner. He's my business partner and co-chef, Adam Went.
So you guys are together?
Business-like.
No, okay.
I'm taken.
You're taken. If it doesn't, like Liam Neeson's kids. But I mean, if you, I didn't know because it looked like there was something happening there, and I was going to get his number for you. But Billy, how are you doing?
Doing well.
My favorite little twink, isn't he cute? Look at him.
Oh, he's so cute.
So cute. Hey, Abe, you're going to need turn that bacon for me, son.
Crispy.
Good job.
Hey, man, it's Dave Cannon at BaconFest, and I just ran into one of your fans. What's your name, man?
Matt.
Matt, and do you come to BaconFest every year?
First year.
What do you think?
Awesome so far.
I feel like I'm in Willy Wonka's chocolate factory.
Yeah.
What do you think about this music?
No idea. I'm a metalhead, so.
Oh, you're a metalhead?
Yeah.
So you're not a fan of Montel Jordan?
No.
Who are some of your favorite bands?
Iron Maiden, Dio, Judas Priest, Halloween.
Did you ever hear that story about Rob Halford that he would bring back metal guys and do sexual things to them, and just because they were huge fans, they were down to do it?
Yes. Actually, a buddy of mine's brother got seduced by him, but he didn't do anything supposedly. But
So the guy was straight, but he did gay stuff with Rob Halford?
supposedly, yep.
What did he try to do to him?
He just tried to get him to sleep with him, I guess.
Would you sleep with Rob Halford?
No.
Would you make out with him if you got backstage passes for the rest of your life?
Yes.
You would?
Just make out. That's about it.
But you're not gay?
No.
Wow. Well, you really love metal.
Yes, I do.
Well, it's nice talking to you, man, and I might be able to hook that up with Rob Halford.
Sounds good to me.
Do you really want to? Because I think I could hook that up.
Sure.
All right, when Rob Halford's in studio, what's your name?
Matt.
Matt from where?
Villa Park.
All right, I'll tell him Matt from Villa Park. We'll make out, only make out, right?
Only make out.
Sure?
Yep.
Could he do stuff, and what if he wants you to watch him do stuff?
That's all right, I guess.
Billy?
Cool. I will hook that up for you. Nice to meet you, man.
Billy Bracken and I have the same deal I have with Rob Halford.
Oh, yeah?
No kissing, just petting. There is no kissing, just heavy petting. And Bracken, huh? How many times have I told you? Over the jeans. He's always so sneaky. And I get relaxed and I lay back and he tries to slide his hand down the front of my pants and then I stick my gut out real quick.
I'm an ass man.
Do you ever do that when you're... Kathy, do you do that, right? I mean, you used to do that. When a guy would try to slide his hands down your pants.
Oh, yeah.
You stick your stomach.
That's right. That's the trick.
My wife was like a blowfish when we were dating. Not because she did that thing I liked, but she didn't do that. And boy, the minute she tasted wedding cake, she didn't like the taste of me anymore.
Oh.
But I would try to slide my hand down in front of her pants, and all of a sudden she'd blow up like a blowfish.
That's
Just
right.
poof.
That's how you do it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Huh?
Well,
Of course,
no,
Al,
I don't.
Al, you wouldn't know because
I still haven't gotten there.
They're already bloated by the time they get to you. So.
Yep.
Sybil Shepherd is 66. She was naughty in here.
I'd still do
I think
her.
I could have nailed her.
Yeah,
What?
I hit that.
She's pretty.
Man, remember her young and naked in the 1971 classic, The Last Picture Show?
No.
Yeah, you wouldn't. But how about Moonlighting? Remember that?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Vanna White is 59.
I I hit that, too.
Yeah, because she's white.
Thin. Yeah.
She's white.
She's a little thin.
Molly Ringwald.
Now, definitely.
How old is she?
She done got plugged.
How old?
45.
She is
49.
fat now. 48. We'll split it down the middle. An excited crowd in Mexico knocked over the Pope almost. He started yelling. Did you see that? Him yelling at people?
No.
Don't be selfish. Get back. Get back. I haven't seen a virgin flail like that since Tim Tebow was a Bronco.
The Mancow on
Thank you. Scene.
The Loop. Farting in the mosh pits of morning radio. It's the Mancow on 97.9 The Loop.
Yoko Ono. You remember her? She is 83 today.
And now, here he is, Ed Sullivan.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, the Beatles.
Some people are mad that Yoko broke up the Beatles. Others are upset that she created Paul McCartney and Wings. So, just can't win. My Maverick actually sounds like Yoko when I started on a cold day.
Let's put a happy little arrow through this guy's throat. And add a little bit more blood. Here.
Painter
here.
Bob Ross watches The Relevant.
Here.
Or it's called The Revenant.
I guess we're murdering a
What's
horse
left
now.
behind, right?
So, load up your brush and cover the entire canvas in black because everyone's dead.
Yes. What a great movie. Is DiCaprio going to win finally?
Oh, he's
he
a
must.
lock.
He must. And it's got to win Best Picture, don't you think?
Absolutely,
Huh?
without a doubt.
What's it up against?
Unless they decide to give it to, what was the one about the pre-scandal with Boston Globe?
Yeah.
Unless they decide to go that way.
Yeah. Doesn't interest me. I have limited time in my life. I got kids. I got this great radio show. I got a couple hours in the afternoon. Do I want to go over to the Evanston Theater and watch 2 hours of kids being raped? Yeah, doesn't interest me. Straight out of Compton? No, don't have time. Don't have time in my life. Yep. Isn't that wonderful? Huh?
That is wonderful.
Huh? But I had time for Ant-Man.
yeah, you did.
And Deadpool.
Yeah.
Freddie Redmayne is a woman? Nah,
no,
don't have time.
No time
don't
for
have
that.
time. Nope. Have time for an Avengers movie, though.
Not that last one.
What does that say about me?
I just saw it on cable.
Yeah?
Ooh, bad.
No?
Oh, I
The
loved
last
it.
Avengers?
Yeah, it was so good.
So you know it sucked.
No, it
You
was
hated
great.
it when you saw you came on the air and said you hated it.
I thought it was great.
You both said you hated it. Because they spent all the time at Jeremy Renner's house.
Oh,
and
it's awful. Bad CGI with...
But it was fun.
Oh, yes, thank you. Backtracker. Hey, if you want to finance your home or refinance the one you have, then you want to call David Hochberg. I did. Thousands of Mancow fans have, and it's easy. And Alvin heard all about it and was going to get a $13,000 closing cost, then happened upon this show, and right before he turned it off forever, he heard me talking about Hochberg, I guess. No, I'm kidding. And you got a reverse mortgage, no closing costs, and... $13,000. So review. You can go with someone else and have closing costs you shouldn't even have to pay. You can respond to some TV ad, but they got to pay for that ad. So there you go. See, radio ads are cheap, real cheap. So Hochberg has no overhead. He tosses me a couple of steak dinners once or twice a year, and that's it. And I get him to talk about him. That's how it gets done here. So call David and save a bunch of money. Do you want to reverse your mortgage or you're buying a house? 312-751-1333. 312-751-1333, or go to WLUPDavid.com. He got me into my house, and he can get you into your house. Boy, I talked to somebody yesterday that couldn't get into their house. It wasn't going to happen. And they called Hochberg. They heard him on the show, and
I'd have called a locksmith. I'd have called a locksmith.
What?
They couldn't get into their house.
Oh, God.
I always want to be like tough, like a tough dude, just like, yeah, what up, motherfucker? Like that dude, yeah. You don't f with that dude. Yeah, I'm gangster, motherfucker. Why do gangsters laugh at nothing, right? They laugh for no reason, just, yeah, what up, player? Yeah. Like, did I miss a punchline? Like, what the What are you laughing at? Yeah, play it strictly business from here on out. If it's business, why are you laughing at the meeting? That's unprofessional. That's how a lot of rap songs start nowadays. Like, the dude will just start laughing for no reason, right? The song will start, and the rapper will just be like, oh no! Like, what the happened? Start the song 10 seconds earlier. I want to know what the happened. Right? Or sometimes they'll just say shit like they're already talking. Like, they'll start this song and they'll already be talking about something. Like, they'll be like, yeah, yo, oh no, not another one.
Freeze!
7:45 at the Loop. How many restaurants at BaconFest?
160.
So how does it work? You buy your ticket, you go in, and you can sample?
Yeah, so it's like the tickets are all-inclusive, so you go in, there's
nice.
At each session 50 or 60 restaurants, each one doing a wild and creative bacon dish, and then all the drinks are included as well, so you basically have 3 hours to just walk around in a bacon wonderland.
And the thing that's interesting is after about 2 hours and 15 minutes, everyone is sitting down on the floor against the wall because they've all got, they're all stuffed and they're trying to digest so they can go back one more time and eat one more time before the session's over.
It's a marathon, not a sprint.
The dumpling girl.
Yeah.
Chrissy.
Where can we can't find, you can't tell me where to go to get your dumplings.
No, we do a pop-up once a month.
Oh, you're such a tease. Where do I go to Taco in the Bag? How do I find that?
4603 North Lincoln, and I think we'll have a pop-up, a dumpling pop-up.
Nice.
Taco in a bag.
At your place?
I think.
Well, let me know.
I think we can work something out. Nice. Dumplings in a bag. Come on.
That's great.
I keep mine in a sack. Okay. I kind of did a variation of that earlier, I guess. Hey, you ever see the movie Dumpling? A South Korean movie? You saw it?
No.
Thumbs
the
up.
Embryos?
Oh, yeah.
It's good. The 3 movie? It's part of that.
Yeah, the trilogy.
Oh, yeah.
But one is called Dumplings. You can steal it online right now. Yeah. Big hit in South Korea.
Yeah.
And it basically is these rich South Koreans are using late-term abortions in dumplings for the stem cells.
That could be the special at Taco in a Bag.
And it's stem cell dumplings.
That's actually what we were going to do for BaconFest.
Oh, see, that's awesome.
Veto.
Awesome. That is You better believe Planned Parenthood would sell them to you. Oh, so sick. $70mm Fest. I am so looking forward to this. How are you, sir? Welcome back to the program.
I'm great, thanks.
So what movies we got? First of all, how big is the screen? This new screen is it's crazy.
40 feet wide. It doubles our normal screen.
So gigantic floor-to-ceiling screen. Hateful Eight do well for you?
It did great. We were the third highest gross in the entire country.
Because you had the big 70mm. You had the whole experience there.
Exactly. And we're going to bring back the Hateful Eight in 70 for one more showing during this 70mm festival.
God, I wish I didn't hate that movie. I thought it sucked.
Well, there's plenty of other films to choose from.
Yeah, well, I don't even know, but I can guess. Lawrence of Arabia?
Absolutely.
Okay. And then, of course, the classic, greatest of all time, 2001.
Absolutely.
Okay.
That's going to play for a full 7 days. It'll play more than any other film because it's so popular.
2001 Space Odyssey in that glorious theater, the Music Box.
Yeah.
In 70mm.
Wow.
If you can't get stoned and go see that and have a great the movie is nonsense. They've all been in here. It's nonsense. The movie means.
And don't forget, we improved our sound too, so it'll sound better than
brand
ever.
new sound system, concessions you can afford.
Oh,
this isn't a big chain.
That's right.
It's great.
It's beautiful too. It's a great theater. When is it? When's the festival?
It starts tomorrow. It goes for 3 weeks. It's the longest one we've ever done.
Give me the movies.
Oh, we've got The Wild Bunch. We've never shown that before.
Wait. Hold on a minute. You ready? One of my favorite lines in movie history. William Holden, The Wild Bunch. Sam Peckinpah. That mass murder at the end with the Gatling gun is incredible. But the first line of the movie, if they move, kill them. Oh, it's great. Oh, my God. Peckinpah's Wild Bunch on the 70mm.
Wow.
I'm sporting wood right now. I've got dumplings. I went to ACDC last night. I'm still kind of buzzing. This is great.
It's a good day.
I got the meat sweats from Al. Yeah, keep going.
Hello.
Keep going.
Okay, we're going to have Ghostbusters in 70mm, the original.
I don't care. Okay, keep going.
Awesome.
A little bit of trivia. What porno star is in Ghostbusters, Al?
I don't know.
Ron Jeremy.
Really?
The Hedgehog is in Ghostbusters.
He wasn't cut from Ghostbusters? He's cut from a lot of movies.
No, he's in it. Go ahead.
Okay, did you get Vertigo, Hitchcock?
Vertigo, sure. Come on. One of the great
West Side
movies.
Story.
West Side Story, yeah.
Some more recent films, like we're going to play Interstellar from a few years ago.
Great movie.
Yeah. And then Paul Thomas Anderson's The Master and Inherent Vice,
I love
two of
that
his
movie.
films.
Inherent Vice, I haven't seen. Maybe I'll have to see that. But The Master, the story of Scientology, really great. And, wow, cool. Princess Bride for Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Casablanca for Valentine's Day. That's romantic.
So romantic.
Wish you and I could have gone instead of
Me
you went home to
too.
that deadbeat DJ boyfriend years ago.
Wait,
why do you hate Illinois?
Why do I hate Illinois? Because it's nothing but f***ing traffic. Sorry about the cussing. I hate traffic. I hate fibs. I hate that you guys can't drive. Hey,
Wait a minute, where are you from that you think we can't drive?
Twin Lakes, Wisconsin, man.
Are you out of your mind? You people can't drive better than us.
What do you mean? Yeah, right.
Our traffic does suck. Our traffic does suck. What?
Country Thunder was.
Shit, dude, I think they're coming to put you back in the insane asylum
Oh,
for saying
yeah,
such crap
right.
about Illinois.
Oh, that's bullshit.
What's your name?
Josh Edward Diedrich, man.
Well, whatever
Josh
you just said.
ED.
Next time I see him, I'll punch you in the face.
Oh, man, Kyle, dude. That's
What's your name? Wait a minute.
Justin,
What is this, your
brother.
backup?
Yeah,
All right. No, I don't need a hug. I don't need a hug.
You gonna get one?
Yeah, okay. He wants to. I hate those guys. It's a generational thing. The backward hat guy, the roided out guy, say some real dinkish thing to you. Let's hug it out. No, I don't want to hug you, jag-off. The hat on wrong. Hey, man. Come on. Hey, let's hug it out. No, go. Do you hear that guy insulted everybody in my city? Insults everybody in Chicago?
Yeah.
Hey, man, you just hug it out. I don't want to hug.
brother.
I don't want to hug you. I don't even want to hug my wife, and I like her. I don't want to hug. You know what hugging leads to? Heavy petting and seat wetting, and then you know what that leads to?
What?
And I got to get up early. To do this crap. Herschel coming up from The Walking Dead. Constantine is going to be here from American Idol.
Freak.
The chubby girl from SNL. I don't know how. I didn't know her name, so.
Adie Bryant.
She's a big girl. She's a big
so
girl.
Funny.
Chubby girl. Very funny. SNL's Adie Bryant going to be here. She was there for the Kanye meltdown. We'll get behind the scenes on that. A trip to Florida with Lindsay today at 10:40 a.m.
Nice.
Okay?
Yes.
Sports headlines coming up.
Who the Bulls are looking to deal ahead of today's NBA trade deadline.
The pre-show has already started on E. We'll see what's going on. The Oscar pre-show, they've already started.
It seems like it goes forever.
We'll have that coming up. Okay, let's do this. One last time, BaconFest.
BaconFest.
Tickets on sale when?
Monday at noon at baconfestchicago.com.
You should have been here on Monday. This is bad planning, Billy Bracken, PR hack.
They tried to get me to come Monday, but I knew I would be a nervous wreck sitting in front of my computer waiting for the ticket orders to come in.
Okay, so how many restaurants?
More than 160 restaurants.
One ticket gets you
all access to one session.
Okay.
So there's 3 sessions, 2 on April 30th and 1 on May 1st. And there's going to be more than 4 tons of bacon there.
It's all you can eat and drink
all
during
you
the
can eat and
session.
drink,
It
all
gets bigger.
inclusive.
This thing's getting bigger and bigger every year. Awesome.
Turns out people love bacon.
Just like me.
And of course, when you're done. Yep.
Make poop.
Yep.
Everybody in the club wanna make poop.
After you have all that
Everybody
bacon.
in their car wanna make poop. Everybody go.
Then you go get more bacon.
Make poop. Everybody running late, just make poop.
This is the Mancow. Guns N' Roses are getting back together. Unless something happens, and they don't. But what are the odds?
2-1.
Sorry, what was that?
The odds are 2-1 that Guns N' Roses is going to play Coachella, Reading, and Leeds festivals.
And because Guns N' Roses is definitely, probably going to reunite for some festivals and maybe a tour, if we're lucky, 97.9 The Loop is doing an appetite for the 80s weekend with extra Guns N' Roses starting tomorrow at 3. Unless Axl gets in a mood, then it starts whenever.
Thanks to the lame-ass security, I'm going home.
It's an appetite for the 80s weekend on The Loop. A Cumulus station. The Loop, WLUP-FM. Chicago. He loves you as much as Oprah loves bread. And being rich, fat. This is the Mancow on The Loop.
So to recap what happened at 6:30, it's now 8 o'clock. And then at 7:30, it's now 8 o'clock. I'm with Apple. Don't allow the government to eavesdrop on us. And here, if the government, if they want to protect us, stop letting in the maniacs. this guy with the machete, they knew he was a bad guy. They knew it was these people in California. They knew they had internet chats with terrorists.
Right.
No to Islamofascism. Oh, you're afraid. You don't like it. Yes, I do. That's right. I don't like it. I don't like genital mutilation that these people do. I don't like the way women are treated. They are not willing to coexist. It's not going to work with our society. It's not going to work. 90% of them are on welfare within 3 years. They contribute what? Yeah, it's nice of us to do this. But look, I've seen the wide open fields of Jerusalem. I've seen the fields in Jordan. Why bring them to Detroit? I don't get it. And why do Muslim countries never help other Muslim countries? Have you noticed that? Why is it always our job? Why can't they help each other? Saudi Arabia, how rich? Everybody's on a salary there, right? They don't pay taxes. Everybody gets paid by the government.
Right, exactly.
But yet they won't help their Muslim brothers. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. So, allow the monsters in, and then when the monsters do what monsters do, declare that we're going to help you. See, people that are afraid will give up their freedoms for the sense of security, but it's a false sense of security. So they knew these people were terrorists.
And you mean to tell me the CIA can't get the intel they need
from
on the San Bernardino terrorists? The CIA,
Again.
the FBI, they can't do it. They
Again.
need Apple's help.
Again, problem, reaction, solution. Our government creates these problems. They allow these a-holes in. Then they do what they do, right? The scorpion stings, the snake bites. That's what they do. That's what Islamic kooks do. They kill. All right? Mm-hmm. And then, big shock. I can't believe this kook did what kooks do. Well, we're going to need to take more of your freedom so you can be safe. It's a crock of crap, and I don't buy into it, and I stand with Apple.
School shootings all the time, terrorism, Bank of America customer service. I told the guy on the phone, yeah, you fix it or I will talk about you every show, I swear to God. Do terrorists do any demographic research? Terrorists have gone after New York and Boston, two places in our country that you cannot terrorize people. You can stab someone here in New York and they just go, I don't know you. Damn, this is my good shirt. People in Boston beat each other's ass over hockey when they like the same team. Like, terrorists go after Seattle. It's just stoners and lesbians, man. You could terrorize Seattle with pimento loaf. Hey, man, they've got some weird meat and it's not gluten-free. Get the Subaru and the kayak. We are out of here. No, we don't have time to recharge the electric bike. Let's go. Of course we'll stop for lattes.
It was a nightmare. This guy, he had a sign up in Arabic that basically said, we're all family, Christian, Jewish person, or Muslim. Except there's one member, they coexist. Yeah, well, see that one little symbol? It wants to kill all the others. So the guy walks in, and he says, okay, so the owner's Jewish, right? Well, he's Jewish, but he converted to Christianity. Can you imagine? Oh, my God. How soon can I kill that guy? This guy's thinking. Oh, wait a minute. He's a Jewish guy, and he converted to... Oh, man, I can't wait to kill him.
Wow.
So he leaves, and he comes back with his machete, and we hear and he hacks up a bunch of people at this restaurant called Nazareth. And, by the way, Nazareth, the song Hair of the Dog, kick-ass, we all agree? Yes?
Yes.
No matter what faith,
Yep.
I think Muslim, Jewish person, and Christian, we all can agree Hair of the Dog is awesome. And anyway, he starts hacking up people. And then the government says, oh, yeah, well, we knew about him.
Wow.
It's every week, Kathy.
How many people were stabbed? There's like 5 people. Nobody knows who he is. He just came in and started stabbing people. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. You need an ambulance here now. Did you come back? And you got 5 victims.
Life as a terrorist is really laid back. You find an infidel and give his head a big whack. CA soldier just shoot him in the back. Thank Allah, I'm a jihad boy.
It's time for the L spin round. Are you ready? Here we go. Leftover candy hearts. L. Yeah. Matt Damon's bear from The Martian. Ew, so fake.
Jimmy Fallon and J-Lo play Ew.
Yeah. Just knuckle stop.
Cute.
Bravo?
Yeah, he's like a really talented actor. Have you ever seen One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest?
One fly over the...
They should find a way to put this song in every movie.
I agree. Bernie Sanders has caught up with Hillary in Nevada, but don't feel bad for it. It's the closest a man has been to her in so long. Bill Cosby tried to stop the sexual assault case again. He has failed. He may finally get his day in court. You want to hear horrific news?
Okay.
Casey Anthony, who I think everybody believes killed her kid.
That's right.
Is pregnant.
Oh, my goodness. Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. Shouldn't she be sterilized? If somebody does that, shouldn't something like that happen? That's disgusting. She should not have a kid. She should not procreate.
I think about my friend. We can stand on his roof and look into Wrigley Field. Jason Ewing. He and his wife, all they wanted was a baby forever.
Yeah, right.
Forever. They tried everything.
Mm-hmm.
My friend Buddy and his wife Christy.
Aw.
And I have kids, and I kind of feel bad talking about my kids around these people.
Sure, I understand.
You know, I sent, oh, look, here's us at Christmas, and then I send it, and it's like, oh, man.
Right. That must be hard for them.
Yeah. And that bitch, Casey Anthony's pregnant, that kid killer, in my opinion.
Right.
Horrible.
God, you're very mysterious to
Honestly.
us. You're very mysterious. So, do I look like Ticketmaster? Do I look like Arnie? Do I look like, what's his name, Jerry Michelson? Do I look like Arnie Granite? Do I look like, these are the guys that control Jam and everything.
Isn't the 4 hours of free entertainment enough?
It's
every morning?
It's, do you remember Frankenstein with his hands out to the blind man? I wish I could do the face. I wish you could see it in your radio. But for some reason, and I mean, folks, I wasn't out of my car. I need tickets. I need tickets. I want to tell you how I get my tickets. I buy them.
That's right.
And if it's sold out, I go to a scalper and I get raped just like you.
Right.
Do you understand that we work at a radio station, that I'm not allowed to get free stuff?
That's
we
true.
work for the company.
Right.
Right.
We
okay?
buy our tickets.
So this idea that, and it's a scam. And by the way, some people told me, and I don't know if it's a scam for sure. I know that other people said, no, we see that guy all the time. And just would not leave me alone.
Oh, God.
And other people want to come over and say hi that appreciate the show.
Sure.
And he's like standing between us, like pushing them away, like waving them away. No, Mancow, get me tickets.
Oh, that's so obnoxious.
And I'm just there at ACDC last night like everybody else.
Right.
Love your show.
Thank you, brother. How are you?
How are you, man?
Good to see you.
My friend Amy.
Hi, Amy.
I won that Def Leppard thing from you back like 20 years ago. You sent her to L.A. with Turd.
You went to L.A. with Turd to see Def Leppard?
Yes, she did.
And how was that? Hey, man. How you doing?
Yes, you know.
Okay. So let's start here. Okay.
Okay.
I sent them to L.A. with Turd to see Def Leppard.
Wow.
But that's not enough. No, now it's 2016. They need more.
Love your show.
Thank you, brother. How are you?
How are you, man?
Good to see you.
My friend Amy.
Hi, Amy.
I won that Def Leppard thing from you back like 20 years ago. You sent her to L.A. with Turd.
You went to L.A. with Turd to see Def Leppard?
Yes, she did.
And how was that? Hey, man. How you doing?
Yes, you know.
Was Turd cool?
Yeah, he was totally
Good.
Mancow, we have a major dilemma.
What's your dilemma?
Amy lost her purse on the red line with her tickets, and we can't get in. And We don't have time to go back to Evanston to get anything to get in. ACDC goes on in 15 minutes. Is there any magic Mancow powers you can pull?
I can go in and ask.
Could you help us?
I'll go talk to him. Let me try.
Could you, Dan, that would...
I got my tickets today.
Yeah?
Let me go in and talk. My friend, yeah.
Amy, I found she's 44, she's going to see 46, man, and this is on her list. And
Okay.
Came here, man, and I just saw you, and I'm like,
Well, let me
Mancow will save us. He will save our life.
That's a little bit of pressure. Let me go see what I can do.
I mean,
let me ask him. I have to go to VIP though. They have my tickets somewhere here.
Somewhere.
I wonder where it is. Yeah. Quick one. What?
Quick.
What are we talking to Kiss? What are we doing here? Oh, wait a minute.
A little bit of poop.
Look at this. Look at this.
Yeah.
All good-looking guys with goatees here.
Couple of Canadians.
Here you go.
Nice.
Are you Canadians?
Yes, absolutely.
Where are you from?
Toronto.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
My boy Shatner's
Moose
from Toronto.
Jaw.
I go fishing in Canada every year at T2 Lodge. T-E-T-U.
Good time.
Look, I love it. Great times. The best of times. T2, look it up.
You think that's happening?
Dude, I'm going to go in and ask.
Yeah?
I'm going to go in and ask.
You want us right here? Yeah.
Unless I'll let you in.
The guy's still on me.
Hey, man, how are you? Hey, dude, how are you? How are you? You're not too hyped for this show, are you?
ACDC is Touchdown.
Yeah.
Can I, call in and get on the show, dude?
You're on the show right now.
Tommy Ryan live, Mancow. ACDC, baby. We are at ACDC at United Center, Chicago, Illinois.
All right.
Thanks, brother.
Hey, brother, look at that. Oh, you got the Wrigley Field shirt on. How great was that show?
That shit was sick.
Had a great time. There's no way this show can be as good as
I
Wrigley.
don't know. I'm not in yet, Mancow.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right.
Let's do this.
All right.
I love you, man.
Thank you. I love you more. Thank you, brother. Not without a condom.
You know what?
Hey.
I got two of them on me.
Gate where? 4. Okay, gate 4. Okay. Look at those horny little devils. Okay. Where do we go?
I'm sticking with Mancow. Anyone can pull this magic out of his Mancow.
My husband will love me forever.
What are we? I'm sure your husband will love you anyway. What are we doing? Oh, we're taking some pictures? Okay.
Wait, do I got you?
Not a very good one.
No. Wait, is that better?
Okay.
Thank you.
Have a great time. Okay.
You guys are going to World Cup, right? Yeah, maybe they'll be able to hook you up.
Any tickets? Give me. Do
Wow.
I look like welfare? And
No.
I don't know if you could hear it, but the entire time, and the guy's on me. I mean, he's touching me. He's on me,
Wow.
and people are taking pictures, and he's stepping between us. Hey man, can I get those tickets now?
Oh, God.
And he says that his wife or girlfriend is terminal. And if he's listening right now, if you can prove she's terminal, bring me some papers.
Yep.
And we know her name.
Yep.
Bring me some papers, and I will get you tickets to a concert.
Okay.
The feeling from everybody was that you were trying to scam me.
Sounded like it.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you. What?
Evanston's not that far. He could have went back and got his tickets if he really had tickets. Like
Okay, the mic's not on. You can say it over there.
No, I said Evanston
Yeah, there
isn't
you
that
go.
far. He could have easily went back and got his tickets if that was true.
Guys, I ask you because sometimes it gets lost in this room. How do we sound to the person listening in their car right now in Chicago? Do I sound like an asshole? Do I sound like a bad guy?
Not at all. No.
It's 15 minutes. It's really 10 minutes. The show is starting.
Right.
I'm toasted out of my mind.
Yep.
I've had a couple of drinks because I don't want to spend United Center prices.
Sure.
And I'm just trying to walk into a concert, and this guy's on me. And the girl is all mopey faced. She's gonna be dead any minute. You got to get her in. It's like, wait, what?
That's not your problem.
Well, but you know, what if she really is dying? And I'm a man of faith, and should I probably, had I wanted to mess with it some more, probably could have got him tickets. I'm sure somehow they conned somebody to get in.
Probably.
The people there at the United Center said, and I don't know who they were, but they were like, we all the time, and they said under Michael Jordan, everybody was terminal every game.
Oh, sure.
There was hundreds of people that were terminal every game.
Yep.
Oh, she's gonna die. All she wants is to see Michael Jordan. And the girl's sitting there all sad faced. She's dying, and all she wants is for Mancow to get her in free to the ACDC concert. She had tickets, but she left her purse. Well, wouldn't a woman? Now let's think about this.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe she's different than my wife or any woman I've ever known ever.
Maybe.
Wouldn't she be concerned about her purse?
Right.
Wouldn't she be concerned?
5 seconds after she walked out the door, she realized it wasn't there.
Well, after she got off the train.
God.
Right. And if this is her last event where she's going to be alive, wouldn't she get there early, not 15 minutes before the show starts? This is her final hurrah.
Maybe they were looking for the purse. My gut tells me that it was just a big scam-a-lam ding-dong on me. But then I think, well, God, if she really was sick and hell, I'll take my American Express. But you know, I got Claudio and James and my brothers-in-law, and they got wives and friends and coworkers, and my father-in-law over at Lober Motors, and his boss wants tickets to everything. And can I? And do you? And I have, and I don't get free tickets.
You don't.
And sometimes I just go, okay, look, I'll buy you tickets.
Right.
This is it. And then I love when people ask me for stuff like, there's no way. You know, do you have tickets to the Wagner opera? It's coming up in August. No, I work at the Loop.
Right.
Someone asked me for Hall & Oates tickets yesterday. Said, you ever hear Hall & Oates on the Loop?
Yeah, I get asked for Taylor Swift tickets.
Oh, Taylor Swift. Oh, my God, brother. Everybody with the Taylor Swift tickets. So can we just listen to a little bit of that guy again? Just a little bit of the beginning. Just a little bit. I'm literally getting out of my car. He's at the car. Hey, I need. Can you, please?
Love your show. Thank you, brother. How are you? How are you, man?
Now, this is a guy I've already sent his girl to.
That Def Leppard thing from you back like 20 years ago. You sent her to L.A.
Sent her to L.A.
Wow.
You know, but now.
You went to L.A. with her to see Def Leppard? Yes, she did.
And how was that? Hey, man.
And I don't believe any of the pleasantries. It's just he wants free tickets.
Good. Mancow, we have a major dilemma.
What's your dilemma?
Amy lost her purse on the red line with her tickets, and we can't get in. And
I'm not even out of my car. I mean, I'm out, but barely.
Anything to get in. ACDC goes on in 15 minutes. Is there any magic Mancow powers?
And then coming
By
up.
the way, the red line nowhere near the United Center.
And then he whispers to me. She's terminal, and it's her bucket list.
God.
And she's standing there, and she can hear him. It's like,
if you had left your wallet on the train with the tickets in it, would your first concern be, God, I got to make it to that show?
Yeah, got to get in. No, canceling your credit card.
It's a long concert. I can't believe if that was true, they didn't just go back. At another point, if I remember correctly, at one point they had just left their tickets in Evanston.
Right.
You hear that?
Right.
Well, we couldn't go back to Evanston. Why not?
I wonder if Trev remembers these people.
Why didn't you turn around? It's an appetite for the 80s weekend. It's going to be great. We just had BaconFest in here. We just spoke with the people from Music Box. The 70mm Fest is going on. Phil Kogan from The Amazing Race is going to be running through here. Herschel from The Walking Dead. Constantine from American Idol still to go. Jody Arias behind bars. A.D. Bryant is going to join us from SNL.
Bride.
She was there. She was there when Kanye melted down. Here's your sign. Bill Engvall coming up. And we got the woman who had her finger bitten off at a Wendy's.
Ooh.
And before we say goodbye, we'll replay the song we debuted earlier. New Cheap Trick. We had the world debut. So, the majority, I mean, other than those folks, everybody was inside having a great time. Great Loop fans, Mancow shirts, Loop shirts. I don't think there's a person in the building that doesn't love this radio station.
Yep.
We all enjoyed hanging out with you.
Absolutely.
So much fun.
Thanks.
It was a great
Fantastic.
This is the Mancow. After Mancow, get the rock of Chicago.
I got a woman, she won't be true now.
On 97.9. The Loop. It's the Mancow Morning Show podcast, which means you can't call in. Well, you can, but you're going to end up talking to some part-time bored up with a speech impediment. Listen live for the real deal. Weekday mornings 5:30 to 9:30 on The Loop.
Welcome to E's Oscar pre-show. Oscar coverage that starts weeks before the Oscars.
It's going on right now.
And look who's already here at the Dolby Theater on Hollywood Boulevard. It's, what's your name, sir?
I'm a hobo.
And tell me, Mr. Hobo, who do you think will win Best Actor?
I don't care. I'm just here to take a whiz.
Hooray for Hollywood.
And now, a selection from the jukebox from hell.
Put a quarter in there. It's B5.
Excuse me.
I'm the only gay Eskimo. I'm the only one I know. I'm the only gay Eskimo in my tribe.
You have Mancow. You have what they don't have.
What's that?
Balls.
Thank
They
you. What's
don't-
that?
they don't have
Love that.
balls.
I have
And-
huge balls. Did you hear
and,
Trump? How
understand.
cool was that? Telling
That
me
was
apparently.
awesome.
Well, I collect. I look. This one's a baseball, given to me by Harry Carey.
Wow.
22 years ago today, he died.
I know. There's a great documentary about Harry Carey on MLB Network right now.
MLB Network?
Major League Baseball?
Yes, I know.
Okay.
But,
it's called MLB Network.
I've never heard
Just
of
like
it.
there's NFL Network.
Oh.
Yeah, as if baseball wasn't boring enough first run. Ugh. Harry, we miss you.
I, like a lot of you, grew up listening to an announcer by the name of Harry Carey. And he's so funny because the game is incidental to the story he's telling. You know, I was on Rush Street last night getting totally inebriated. I closed the one bar when across the street had a taco. At that greasy spoon. Oh, there's a triple play. Anyway. I had too many jalapeno peppers. But indigestion, you know. It's a fastball off Grace's head, both benches empty. So, I'm looking for the Pepto-Bismol. He's on a stretcher, I think he's dead. Finally, I get a hold of some kale pectate. I hear this too, you know. Thanks for sharing it with us, Harry.
This is Kevin.
We're looking for some kind of creature.
Creature.
Some kind of creature.
Yep.
Creature without form, that feeds on horror and fear, that must assume a physical shape to kill. Do you have a first name?
Yeah, Kevin.
Yes, you're quite right.
Sorry?
Mr. Cochran, explain. Answer me.
What exactly are you looking for?
We're looking for some kind of creature.
Yeah?
I think it's time we did a little simple and plain communicating. Mr. Cochran.
Hello.
She packed my bags last night, pre-flight.
Playing Shatner on the phone and listening to people react.
0 hour, 9 a.m.
Why do we do it? You know, I think because it's fun.
And I'm going to be high as a kite by then.
I was high as a kite last night.
Lindsay Marie live from the pit of ACDC with two hot girls who I suspect got free tickets tonight. What's your name? It's my birthday! Woo! It's her birthday. And your name? Carrie. All right, girls, since we are in the pit of ACDC, I just want to know 3 ACDC songs. Baggy, you go first since it is your birthday. Highway to hell, TNT, Dynamite. All right, that's 2. Back in Black. Well, you got Back in Black and you got a high five.
Good job.
That's very nice from the guy that wants to sleep with you. That's oh boy, here we go. What's your name? Talk to her about the concert. Okay, my friend, are you a friend of ACDC? Do you follow ACDC, my friend?
I'm more important than a friend of ACDC.
You're more important? Okay.
Oh, I love
I'm
this.
a friend of their lighting director, Cosmo Wilson.
He knows the lighting director.
Lighting director ever gotten laid? I just want to know. No, bro. Like, so he's not in the band. So has he ever gotten laid by being the lighting director of ACDC?
To the best of my knowledge, he has. He's married.
He's married. So, like, how do you cheat on your wife when you're the lighting director of ACDC?
You just do it.
When you have good morals, and he doesn't.
Even good morals at 11 o'clock at night after a couple beers?
Absolutely.
All right.
Great guy.
I'm going to call your bluff.
You want to meet him?
Oh, yeah, she's going to sleep with Cosmo.
Too good of a guy for you?
No.
Hey, God bless you.
God bless you, bro. All right. Nice to meet you, man.
That's a way to impress the hot girl that works on the loop. I know the lighting director, Cosmo. 10:40 with that girl right there, Lindsay. 10:40 today. Real easy. Your chance to win a Florida trip. Huh? Pretty cool. No. Yeah. Give us tickets. Yeah. We want tickets.
Ugh.
But in that couple's defense, if Turd did go to L.A. on the station to see Def Leppard, would he remember?
No, he was drunk. He was drunk every
You're right. That's a really good point.
I am really embarrassed about the lie that I told you folks. I'm really embarrassed.
You lied to us?
Well, I didn't mean to.
Okay.
I misunderstood you this morning at 4 o'clock this morning
Okay.
when you woke up next to me.
Yeah.
By the way, have you seen the pictures? Turd is telling me that everybody is going to Mattress Firm because he's seeing the packaging, and then he says it's giving him a lot more work.
Right.
Because I've sent you pictures.
Oh,
Tura's sending me pictures.
Yep.
Like, everybody's replaced their mattress, and now they're getting mattress for mattresses because we've been talking about it.
Yeah.
And he sends me these pictures. He's like, you don't understand. It fills up the truck. It's been a big pain for us. But I thought you told me Herschel from The Walking Dead was on today. Mm-hmm. It's Herschel Walker. I misunderstood.
Bit of a difference.
Oops. Herschel, how are you?
Hey, hello. How you guys doing?
Man, we're doing great.
Herschel Walker.
They filmed The Walking Dead right near my hometown, so I do always say that that's the reason they named Herschel from The Walking Dead after me.
Herschel did become a walker. Is it just hot as hell there all the time?
No, not that bad. I tell people it's not that bad at all.
That's all they talk about. Anytime I interview anybody from The Walking Dead, they're like, it's so hot.
That's true.
And imagine if you're a walker with all that makeup on. So go ahead, Al.
Herschel, I've got your Sports Illustrated when you just signed the deal with the New Jersey Generals. You were kind enough to sign that for me. Was the Donald running the New Jersey Generals in the USFL when you were there?
Yes. I've known the Donald before he became the Donald. I've known him for years and was weird. A little Donald and little Ivanka for years used to stay with me during the summer for like a week. So I got to know the family well, and we've been close ever since.
You know, I have spent some time with them. We went to a Duran Duran concert and did some other stuff. And I know them really to be very fine people.
They are fine people, and and it is strange that whenever Donald says something on the campaign, I get a call, and I've told everyone, I said, God, he is a good man, and I can tell you this, he's going to try to do everything he says he want to do, and whether he's going to be a good president, I think so.
I do too.
But at the same time, we got to remember, guys, we have a Congress. We have a Congress that they have to get along with the president as well. I think that's our problem. It's not the Bush, it's not the Clinton, it's not the Obama, but we got to find a Congress that's going to agree with the president.
But you know what? You know what, Herschel? We have the linebacker. What's her name? Oh yeah, Michelle Obama. We have her saying she was never proud of America. Obama has been all over the world. Isn't it amazing? Everyone around the world, everyone kicks Obama's ass. In the view, and I travel the world, guys, in the view of the world, he's the biggest wussy America has ever had. The Russians laugh at him, the Germans, everybody laughs at him. He's the clown of the world. And yet the Republicans continue to get their ass kicked by this guy. The rest of the world laughs at us, but the Republicans cower to this guy.
That's true.
But no, think about that. For 8 years, and before that, it's just been loser. Lose. And I love the swagger of a Donald Trump that says, let's win again.
Yeah.
Let's win. God dang it, we're America. We are better. But see, the Hillarys of the world and the Bernies and all these people, they don't think we're better. Michelle Obama certainly doesn't. And this is the least racist country on earth. This is not a racist country. Oh, the racist country that elected Barack Obama. You know what I mean? It's a joke.
Right.
But these people are such haters of everything that we stand for. So I like a guy, Herschel, that has swagger
That's
again.
Our problem is there's little things that we have to address that people want to shy away from. But I think having a military, that is good. Having people in office right now, we need to work on that. I think there's some things we got to work on. Maybe we got to put them in the cage. We need to elect a president that can step in the cage and fight. I think that'll be the thing.
Herschel, you have done MMA, bobsledding, ballet dancing, taekwondo. You've done so many things after you retired from football. Is that the competitive juices, they never leave you? Is that why you keep doing all these other things? I know you're heavy into MMA now. And Bellator
149 is what I want to talk about. But you want to talk about the Cowboys, the Vikings, the Eagles, all this stuff.
That, a lot of people don't know. I'm the largest minority-owned chicken company in the United States, and also have one of the largest promotion company in the United States as well.
You are breaking stereotypes.
Employees. And,
you are busting down.
I love competing. I grew up with a speech impediment, a little bit overweight. Where I had teachers tell me they didn't think I was going to do anything in life, but I had a mom and dad that always encouraged me. And, I got a chance to go to the University of Georgia to play in the NFL and do those things. But at the same time, I think it's my responsibility to help other people as well.
Well, Herschel, are you familiar? Herschel,
work, you can accomplish something.
Herschel, are you familiar with my story?
No, but I'd love to hear it.
I was left for dead in a dumpster. Left for dead in a dumpster. What? Behind an abortion clinic, and I ate my way free.
Well, that's okay. You gotta get there some way.
That's it, brother.
The Rahm Emanuel of radio, because He does whatever he wants. And anyone who doesn't like it can giant. This is the Mancow. Able to plug in an HDMI cable without even looking. The Mancow on the loop.
That last Walking Dead was the greatest episode ever. Herschel the Walker? No, we had Herschel Walker on, who lives right where they film in Georgia, The Walking Dead. A woman got bitten at Wendy's, man. Here's LaTanya.
I was like, you know, you can't be in here, you gotta go. She matched me in size, but she had a lot of heart. Because she came for me, she swung cursing at me, and she said, I'll come across the counter. I was back there. I said, okay. And she came back there, and she tried to come for me, but I defended myself. She clamped down on, like, right above my kneecap. Yeah, like, I continued to punch her, because she was biting me. She switched the order to 4 of the 99-cent chicken sandwiches. Like, so I guess she didn't have $11, she only had 4.
Maybe she was a walker. Maybe she was a biter. You know, I don't know how you ask a question. I know you can ask a question. I don't know what a policeman is, but I know what a policeman is. I know what an ambulance is, but not an ambulance. And I don't know what a rainbow is. Cindy Lauper, remember? Beautiful like a rainbow. She seemed so sad. Oh, I sat next to her. She was so beautiful when she came in, so nice. I like her, and she wrote Kinky Boots. And
yes.
If you don't know what the show's about, it's not a show for me, I'll be honest with you.
I liked
it. I hated it. And I'm sitting next to her.
Yep.
Watching the show that she wrote.
Right. And you have to act like you like it.
It was, no, I didn't. I couldn't. It was 2 scoops of suck. Here she is, brand new world debut, brand new Cindy Lauper.
I tried to run and hide. I even tried to run away. Just can't hide from a funnel of love. It's bound to get you someday. It's bound to get you someday.
I guess my appreciation for her, I guess it stopped in the mid-'80s after all. The release of Kanye West's new CD has been such a botched effort that it's already cost him, according to my industry insiders, at least $10 million. So, see, there you go. There is some good news in the world today.
Yes.
Yes.
Gondola ride through Venice.
Yeah. Let's check your geography knowledge. What country do you think we're sending you to?
Paris.
Venice.
France.
Do we still get it? Oh, my God.
Wheel of Fortune.
Apparently you know your husband well. Yeah, we're sending you to Italy.
Yeah, sorry if you didn't know. Probably went to public school. Venice is in Italy.
I have an announcement to make to y'all.
Oh, yes?
To the people of America. I was at this here McDonald.
There in Dalton, yes.
I was just disrespected in there. Almost got in a fight with the gal in there. First of all, my first issue is the drive-thru was filled all the way up, and I had to walk inside. So then I'm already mad because I got to get out my car and go inside. So I go inside, I politely say, hey, can I have a McRib meal? Large size with the Dr. Pepper. And the lady said, well, okay, that'd be $6.58. I said, ain't you forgetting something, ma'am? And she said, well, what? I said, you're supposed to offer me the extra McRib for $1 when you buy the McRib meal. You ain't gonna believe it. She looked me up and down, and she said, well, it don't look like you need the extra McRib. Excuse me, bitch? I throat punched that bitch. I knocked her ass down. So if you come to the McDonald's and you see a lady named Charlene in there, tell her Carla sent you.
Yeah, I actually want to go to the Dalton McDonald's just to see that girl.
See Charlene, that's right.
Yeah.
Here I come. Coming in a rock.
God, I was yelling that last night. Here I come. You like that Greek boy, huh?
Of course I do. Konstantin Maroulis.
Konstantin Maroulis, welcome to the program.
Costadino Maroulis.
Yeah, Konstantin Maroulis.
Costa. That's what I call him.
That was actually my sister on with you before. I don't know. She's up early today.
Yeah, she loves the McRib. Throat punch that bitch. Hey, how are
She
you?
loves my new song.
Oh, yes, yes. We do, too.
I love you guys, man. It's been so long. How's it going?
Well, you're my friend. We're friends till the end, man. We're like that kid with the Chucky toy, you and me. So
that's right. Oh, they need to redo Chucky, man.
Friends to the end. They need to redo everything, but with all black people.
That's right. That's fine with me.
Everything needs. Me too, man. Everything needs to be redone, but urban. Any great piece of art, don't leave it alone. Make it urban. I love it. Hey, so you're going to be on American Idol tonight. Hello? Hello? What happened? Hello?
Well, maybe he doesn't understand you. Maybe
American Idol tonight. Hello? Can you say?
What? No, I'm here.
What happened?
Wait, hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
You got me?
Yeah, hello.
Oh, yeah. I'm good. Hello.
Costadino Masakus. Sumilame.
Sumilama?
Simmer down.
What does that mean? What does Sumilama mean?
We're talking to you.
Oh, okay. All right. What is going on?
I don't know.
Tell me Clay Aiken didn't leave this morning.
Are you? Stop. Sir, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. You guys don't have me?
Who else? Just keep talking. Who else is going to be on American Idol with you tonight?
Oh, my gosh, that's so weird. Well, tonight we're back on the show. We're promoting our new song, Here I Come.
Yeah.
It's everywhere. You can buy music online. Check it out. And me and Daughtry and David Cook and Jordan Sparks. And we were there all last week mentoring with two contestants each. And it's a great crop of kids this year, you know. So we're going to be redoing some big moments of ours from the show, Bohemian Rhapsody for me. And the other song is My Funny Valentine with two of the girls that are left in the competition. And lots of fun stuff, man. J-Lo's hot. The show, still a top 5 show, 10 million people, the final season. I can't believe how many years it's been. And just really was a pleasure to be back there. And I've been pretty blessed, man, since my 10 years on 10 years ago on American Idol, Broadway,
a new family,
Rock Stages, and all that.
Well, I loved him on Broadway. I saw him numerous times. I went with the band Poison to see him as he created the lead role in Rock of Ages.
Oh, he was great.
He was great, really great. And what I know Kevin Cronin was there a lot from REO Speedwagon and Poison and others. Who was your favorite rock star that you got to meet through that experience?
Oh, my gosh. Who's my favorite? There's so many. When you're in a Broadway show, and you can see it now with, like, Hamilton and all that. I mean, just everyone comes. Everyone's got to see it. There's something so special about a show when it's a big hit like that. But for me, man, I'm a big Vince Vaughn fan, and there's not many actors that are taller than me. I'm 6'3". That guy's like 6'5" and a half.
So Chicago's
and he was awesome and just loved the show. And, he's a big Chicago guy, of course. We were talking baseball and got a great picture with him. But,
that's cool.
I love my baseball. A lot of the Yankees would come, so those are the kind of people I was pretty starstruck over.
It was a great show, and it's going to be great to see you back on Idol tonight.
I have
Constantine,
a question for him. I have a question.
Thank you.
Can I ask him a question?
We're late for the break here. We just are kind of
so
fun talking to you. We're just out of time.
You're Greek and I'm Greek, and I just wanted to know, what's the best part of being Greek? What do you think?
Wow.
The women with the big fat asses. I think.
Growing up, family, all that stuff, the food, and the men are pretty blessed. I mean, as you know, so we're doing pretty good in that department. What?
Here's his latest.
For this matter, these talks are at a standstill. She has a sore throat.
You need some water, madam?
He lost.
Hillary.
Does anyone have a Ricola?
I had the utmost confidence in both of them.
Funny whenever Hillary gets asked something.
She had another 4-minute coughing spell the other day.
Really?
Another
a 4-minute coughing spell the other day.
Did you see her barking? You see that new thing?
What?
Now, oh, yeah.
Oh, the Great Recession was caused by too much regulation.
that's what we've that's what we've resorted to. Hillary Clinton in her pantsuit barking.
Oh, the Great Recession was caused by too much regulation.
Madness. It's just madness.
Damn, it feels good to be a Clinton. Damn, it feels good to be a Clinton. A shameless politician always plays her cards right. Got a crew for the fight on the airwaves. Left dogs in the press, keep the mouths tight.
Oh, the Great Recession was caused by too much regulation.
Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
You're listening to Mancow. Guns and Roses are getting back together. Unless something happens, and they don't. But what are the odds?
2-1.
Sorry, what was that?
The odds are 2-1 that Guns N' Roses is going to play Coachella, Reading, and Leeds festivals.
And because Guns N' Roses is definitely, probably going to reunite for some festivals and maybe a tour, if we're lucky, 97.9 The Loop is doing an appetite for the 80s weekend with extra Guns N' Roses starting tomorrow at 3. Unless Axl gets in a mood, then it starts whenever.
Thanks to the lame-ass security, I'm going home.
It's an appetite for the 80s weekend on The Loop.
80, welcome to the program.
Hi, thanks for having me.
So how long were you in Chicago? Not your whole life. I know you did Second City.
Yeah, well, I grew up in Arizona, but I moved to Chicago for college, and then I stayed a while after until I got hired for SNL. So I was there for almost 6 years.
Okay, and did you know Charna?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
So you bought the book?
Yeah.
You bought the book?
I bought the book. I bought all the books.
You got the book. You got to buy the book. Hi, Charna. No, did you buy the book? Hi, Charna. How are you? Buy the book. 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 Yes, and 80. That's all you got to know. Am I right?
Just about, maybe a little bit more, but yes, and will do the trick.
That's the secret. You want to save yourself years and work. You don't have to go to I.O. Improv Olympics. You don't have to go to. You don't have to go to Second City. All you got to know is yes and.
Exactly.
Oh, my God. Is your hair on fire?
Yes. And it's blowing up.
Okay. Yeah, there you go.
There you go. That's it.
Right.
Maybe you should have taken classes.
maybe
Never
you
mind.
should have.
Yeah. All right. Well, you are one of the standout performers on the current SNL, and we sure enjoy you.
Oh, thank you so much.
God, she's 28
That's
years
so
old.
nice.
And went to Columbia College, our alma mater. Everybody
That's
from
right.
there went to Columbia.
Really?
Roker.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Wait a minute. Somebody great actually came out of Columbia?
I know.
Yeah, you'll be on the brochures in about a week. Believe me.
Buy the book.
That's how it was when I went there. Pat Sajak was on the brochures.
That's true. He
and
still
Bob
is.
Sarat.
Look, the fact. Do you understand the fact that she met Charna? You understand that she'll be on the book, on that book, too.
Right, exactly,
Yeah.
right.
All
yes.
right, so listen, before we get to Darby Forever, you know what I got to ask you about, because it's all everybody's talking about, the Kanye meltdown. What was your take on that whole situation?
Oh gosh, I think that honestly is a little above my pay grade. I'm not really. I wish I had some hot scoop, but I'm so not involved in anything big or cool like that. Also, I was in the cold open and the first couple sketches, so I really was not around.
But I mean, are you a white MFer?
I don't know.
He was calling people a white
I don't
MFer.
know.
Are you included in the white MFer crowd of SNL?
Oh, I guess I am technically.
I wonder if I'm a white MFer.
Yeah, you are, man, Cal.
Oh, I am?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
I say it every day.
Okay. All right. So, do we get a new episode this weekend?
No, we're off this week, which is why I'm able to talk
That's
to you
it.
guys
Of course.
and hang out.
Of course. And who was the cutie pie in that you were going crazy over? What's his name? Jost?
Colin Jost.
Oh.
Oh, he was awesome.
Cutie pie.
So
That's what
cute.
she said.
Well, you just said it. I just heard you say it.
She said she wanted to soak his face, whatever that means. So anyway, 80, what is Forever Darby? Or Darby Forever?
Yeah, Darby Forever. So it's a short film I wrote and executive produced, and now, it's finally out today, and it's on Vimeo, and it's 20 minutes long, and it's kind of just a story of a girl who works at a fabric store, kind of based off a fabric store I used to go to in Chicago, and yeah, she kind of meets people who come into the store, and it kind of leads her to these little daydreams where she gets to imagine what it would be like if she got to have their lives, get to be a rocker chick or a young, sweet mom or a baseball star. So yeah, it's really fun. There's a lot of comedy, a lot of fun visuals.
So wait a minute. You directed it? You directed it, you starred in it, you produced it?
I didn't direct it. I
Okay.
left that to someone else. But
Well,
I did. I did.
So you have yet to top Barbara Streisand with Yentl, but you've done a pretty formidable job there. Yes.
Which fabric store in Chicago is it based on?
Which fabric store?
She just said it. Yes,
There's
I do.
only 2 fabric stores, like Joanne and the other one.
There's the one on 21st Street.
Nobody under 70
There's the
goes to
one on
fabric
Roosevelt.
stores.
I go to fabric stores.
Oh, you're pathetic.
Oh, thanks. I do too. No, there was a fabric store. It was an independent fabric store that was on the north side, like on Broadway, close to Devon, and it's actually gone. They turned it into a Bally Total Fitness.
Well, that's as everything must. And then my final question, A.D. Bryant, where do you like to eat? Where do you like to eat in Chicago when you come back home? Where do you like to eat? What food?
Oh my
what food?
gosh,
What
this
food?
is the ultimate question.
Yes,
Thank
it
you
is.
for asking.
It
me
is.
this.
It is a great question. I agree.
I love it. Well, let's see. I love Pick Me Up Cafe. I used to go there every day because I lived right by Wrigley Field.
I love Pick Me Up. That's my favorite place in the world. It has been for years. We should.
I thought your favorite place was between my
we should
legs.
be BFFs. We'll go to the fabric store.
my
We'll go
God.
to the Pick Me Up.
Okay.
It'll be a great day.
I'm interviewing 80, not you. I'm interviewing 80, not you. Go ahead, 80. What else do you like?
What else do I love? I mean, gosh, I have so many favorites. Every time I go back, I do like a full eating tour.
Tell me.
But, I mean, I wish I could think off the top of my head. You know where I like to go? There's a place called Taqueria Asadera, which is in Lincoln Square. I love
Yep.
that place. Pete's Pizza.
Yeah.
That's where
Oh, I
used to
love
get my pizza.
You know who owns that place, right?
Who?
Cheap Trick.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Pizza's owned by Cheap Trick.
Whoa, I had no idea.
What about Mr. Beef?
Oh, my God.
What about Mr. Beef?
Wait, what's that?
Mr. Beef, beef sandwich, Chicago beef.
Oh, I don't know off the top of my head.
Okay, now let me ask you this,
I
80.
eat a lot of beef.
Lincoln Square area, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Who did you buy your cocaine from?
My stage off at SNL without asking me.
Kanye freaking out, refusing to go on the air this last episode of SNL.
I ain't gonna do this. He's breaking the internet. I'm in for 6 years. Let's get to it, bro. Let's get to it, bro. Are they crazy? Bro, by 50%. Stanley Kubrick. Apostle Paul. Picasso and Escobar by 50% more influential than any other human being. Don't with me. Don't with me. Don't with me. By 50%, dead or alive. By 50% for the next 1,000 years. Stanley Kubrick. Yay.
Hey, this is Colin Jost from Saturday Night Live's Weekend Update, and you're listening to the Mancow on the Loop.
Is Mancow. Give him a fish, and he'll eat for a day. Teach him to fish, and he'll burn the entire lake down. It's the Mancow on the Loop.
Send lawyers, guns, and money.
Juan Martinez.
Get me out of this.
Welcome to the program.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing great. Excited about talking to you. Every murder trial captivates the nation. This one really did captivate the nation, and it captivated me. The untold story of Jodi Arias. You put her behind bars, didn't you?
I did. She's serving what is called a natural life sentence.
Why didn't she get the death penalty?
I don't know, and that's something that you put the presentation on, and you abide by the decision that is made, and you move on, which is something that I've done.
Well, you haven't moved on. You wrote a book, and you're here talking about it. How have you moved on? Explain that to me. Look, what I want to know is, do you think that if it had been reversed, if it had been a guy that did what she did, wouldn't it have been the death penalty?
I don't know. Again, it just would depend on what was presented. So, no, I mean, every case is different. So to sit here and generalize would be real difficult for me.
So you don't know. Okay. So tell me, for people that don't remember the name Jodi Arias, she give us a little bit of the story. How did she kill this guy? Who was Travis Alexander? What was their relationship? Give us the setup so people remember the story.
She and Travis Alexander were ex-boyfriend and girlfriend. She moved away up to Northern California. At some point, she decided to pay him a visit, and when she went to pay him a visit, it was for the purpose of killing him. So, because she began planning it a couple of weeks before she actually made the trip, she undertook such preparations as getting gas cans so that the police wouldn't be able to track her as to where she'd been here in Arizona. And she also brought a gun, and she brought a knife. And after engaging in sex with him, she asked him to step into the shower. And at some point, she asked him to sit down in the shower. And while he was sitting there, she stabbed him in the area of the heart, which was a fatal wound. And as he got up, he attempted to grab the knife from her, and there were some defensive wounds in his left hand. He made his way over to the vanity, and she began stabbing him in the back so that he was actually looking at her, stabbing at him, obviously. He made his way down the hallway and couldn't make it all the way to the bathroom, where he came to an end there. And while he was still alive, according to her, after during her sentencing, she indicated that he was still alive at that point, and so she slit his throat from ear to ear, a gaping hole. And then she then dragged him down the hallway back into the shower, and near the vanity, she put a bullet in his head. So it was quite the overkill. It was quite the well-planned-out murder.
Wow. The picture of him in the shower, she had, apparently, based on what I saw, great sex with him. And then killed him. And the pictures, she took pictures of him in the shower seconds before she killed him. That's unbelievable. And the amount of blood, I can't believe the amount of blood all over the room.
Right, and actually that's not all of the blood, because she undertook a cleanup before she left.
Oh,
and so,
well, she didn't do a very good job.
Obviously, there was even more than that.
And then, I can't take Nancy Grace on a nightly basis, but so help me here. I forget, what was her defense? He was trying to rape her or something, and she fought back.
No, her defense was that he actually attacked her while he was in the shower, and that he became upset because she dropped the camera on the floor, and as a result of that, she just happened to have a knife right there to stab him with it, and she just happened to have a gun up there.
Her smiling mugshot is another creepy thing.
Well, that's unusual. I don't think I've ever seen that before, but when she was being booked, she tilted her head to her right, and smiled. When asked about it, she said, well, again, typical, not wanting to take responsibility. She said, well, if Travis were alive and he were in this situation, that's what he would do. He would tilt his head and smile. So it really wasn't her fault again.
So she's sent away forever. She's life sentence, and she had a few final words to say to the judge, but it wasn't about how sorry she was or anything else. She attacked you. What did she say to you?
She indicated that myself and the detective had manipulated the evidence and had been less than truthful with regard to the sequence of the infliction of the wounds. She claimed that she shot him first and then stabbed him, but medical science indicates that what she is saying at that point is not true. Because according to the medical examiner, if she had shot him first, Mr. Alexander would have collapsed and not moved his hands and wouldn't have been able to make his way down the hallway. So it was impossible for the shot to have been first, but she claimed that it was.
You're in Maricopa County there in Arizona. Juan Martinez, I love that, Sheriff Joe, and I love what you guys are doing. It seems like you guys actually get things done. Conviction, the untold story of Jodi Arias behind bars. Fascinating. Thank you.
Send lawyers, guns, and money. out of this. Ha! I'm the innocent bystander. Somehow I got stuck between the rock and the hard place, and I'm down on my luck. Yes, I'm down on my luck. Well, I'm down on my luck. I'm hiding in Honduras.
9:11 right now. I'm the Mancow. 9:11. Wow. I'm the Mancow, and we take your phone calls here coming up. More of our partying with you folks at ACDC last night. What a show, huh, guys?
Fantastic
so much
show.
fun. Loved it.
Always fun at ACDC.
Talking about TV. I watch weird shows, man. There's one I'm trying to understand. It's about moonshiners. This reality show. I don't get it. There's a guy hiding out in the woods trying to make moonshine. I don't understand the premise. Liquor is legal. What's he doing hiding behind trees? Don't tell anybody I'm out here. Why are you out here? I'm making moonshine. You want some? No, I can get Jack Daniels over at the liquor store. It's legal, has been for a while. Come out of the woods and read a newspaper.
And now, Chicken Country.
Brand new music from Toby Keith. Here's a guy with road rage, and he was pissed off and yelling and cursing and drove right into a tornado.
Who turned out the lights? What the f***? It's Armageddon. Hey, that's a swell there, boy. That's a swell. Okay, people, what the f***? Y'all Whoa, dude. Oh, I'm in a hurricane, dude. Get the out of here. Yo, get the out of the way, you dumb. Wanna sit down, let it hit your car? Dumbasses. Go, if I get a battered window. No, it's just in a hurricane, dude. That's awesome.
Let's get to some news here, guys. Well, I saw that the Pope said Mass today in Mexico, and as many as 200,000 people were expected to cross the U.S.-Mexico border to hear him speak. Then the Pope pulled off his mask and said, "Gotcha, now you're back in Mexico. Adios, amigos." Did you see this yesterday? During his speech, Hillary Clinton had a coughing fit that lasted for 4 minutes. Some people said her cough was kind of distracting. I don't know. You be the judge. It's just, that's unusual. That's not the right clip. I think we should play the wrong clip. That's an unusual cough.
It's a rough cough.
That's right. Hillary Clinton had a coughing fit during a speech, and the crowd actually chanted her name as she opened the cough drop. Yeah. She got applause for choking, or as Jeb put it, must be nice. That's right.
How many of y'all rode in a car seat when you was a kid? Nobody. Car going 75 miles an hour, what are we doing? Jumping on the front seat. Go, Daddy. Go, Daddy.
Bill Engvall.
We didn't have airbags. That was your dad's arm. That was your airbag.
That's it.
We had metal dashboards.
Oh, yes, we did.
You just learned how to take a fall back then, man.
Car filled with cigarette smoke.
Yep.
we had Bill Engvall's going to join us live. We had a Mustang. Every corner of the doors flew open. And no seatbelt. My mom would put her hand across my chest.
Stoplight or whatever, yeah.
And the other one is, I would roll down the window, and she's smoking.
You got hit with a butt in the back seat?
No, I was in the front seat. It was a 2-seater. And she, roll out the window. It's cold here. Whatever. Wow.
What does your mom smoke?
Moors.
You'll always remember what your parents smoked when you.
That's right.
And then she cut back and smoked Merritts. You remember either of those?
Oh, sure.
Nobody tells you about all that stuff when you're having kids. Nobody tells you about the stuff that you never hear about. Like, nobody told me that kids would get out of their bed in the middle of the night and come into your room. My son developed this really bad habit. He would get out of his bed in the middle of the night and come to my side of the bed and he'd get that close to my face and just stare at me. And you ever get that feeling when you know you're being watched? He'd be like, Dad, what?
All right, so you're selling Streetwise. Do you know any ACDC songs?
I don't.
You never heard Highway to Hell?
Yeah.
It's nothing but f***ing traffic. Sorry about the cussing. I hate traffic. I hate fibs. I hate that you guys can't drive.
Wait a minute, where are you from that you think we can't drive?
Twin Lakes, Wisconsin, man.
Are you out of your mind? You people can't drive better than us.
What do you mean? Yeah, right.
Our traffic does suck. What?
Country Thunder was
shit, dude. I think they're coming to put you back in the insane asylum for saying such crap about Illinois.
No, that's bullshit.
What's your name?
Josh Edward Diedrich, man.
Well, whatever
Josh
you just said.
ED.
Next time I see him, I'll punch you in the face.
Oh, man, Kyle, dude.
What's your name? Wait a minute.
Justin,
what is this, your backup?
Yeah,
all right. No, I don't need a hug. I don't need a hug.
You're going to get one, bro.
No, I don't want to. Oh, God, I don't want a hug. All right, brother. You guys drive safe. Drive safe.
There are a lot of people in from out of town for this show. So my question for you is, where would you tell them to go and eat in Chicago?
Go to Mastro's for a steak.
What about you?
Sanford on Rush.
There you go.
Rush Street, baby.
Something to eat, something to drink.
Little Italian.
And some ladies to look at.
Italian ladies are the best. Jackie's Hot Dogs on Pulaski.
What makes them so good? There's a million hot dog joints around here.
History. Tons and tons of history.
My husband loves you.
Your husband loves me?
My husband loves you.
Where's your husband?
My husband's working right now.
Oh, man. So that means we could fool around.
Yes.
Now, how would he feel? He likes the show.
He loves the show.
So if you cheated with me, would that be cool with him? He'd be upset if you cheated, right?
I don't know if he'd know.
Oh, no, but I'm saying if he found out, would it be cooler because it's with somebody he likes, or would it be better if I was a stranger that he didn't like?
It'd be okay. I think because it's you, it'd be okay.
You have devil eyes.
I do.
Your eyes are hypnotizing me.
Are they?
You're telling me to take off my pants mentally.
I am. Yes, I am.
What's your husband's name?
Patrick.
Okay, will he listen to the show?
Patrick's going to listen to the show, and he's working at Parrots Bar and Grill right now.
Okay, here's what I want to do. I want a French kiss, and then when he's listening, okay, he'll have to suffer in his truck or whatever tomorrow morning. Okay, now listen. Okay, here we go. Oh, okay. Well, what was
More tongue.
No, not more tongue. So what did you think?
It was all right.
All right.
Sloppy.
Well, I'm a little rusty.
A little rusty.
I haven't French kissed a stranger in a while. Is your man a better kisser?
My man's a better kisser.
What's his name?
Patrick McGovern.
Patrick. She's awesome. We're just kidding around with you. We love you. Thanks for listening.
Thank you, for sure.
Okay. Hey, have fun tonight.
Marty, what's your favorite ACDC song?
Balls to the wall.
Now, I've been talking to a lot of people with really horrible voices. You have a golden voice. Let's hear a little bit of Balls to the Wall.
Balls to the wall! Bow now!
You're on your way in to see ACDC. Are you guys huge fans?
Huge fans.
Huge? How long?
Like for 20 years.
Wow. Your favorite song?
Yeah. Dirty Deeds.
Dirty Deeds?
Highway to Hell. Highway to Hell. I used to work for Motorola, and I would listen to it every day going into work. Highway to Hell.
That's
Swear to God, for like 10 years.
How about you? You like it?
Highway to Hell. That's my. But I love them all. Literally. Like.
Why do you love ACDC?
It's just a great dance. It's a great dance, like songs. Like it just is a wonderful women's thing. I mean, it is great for women. I love you. It does move you as a woman. Highway to hell. We're on the highway to hell.
What's your favorite ACDC song?
Back in Black.
Sin City. Shoot to Thrill.
What's your favorite ACDC song?
Long Way to the Top.
Mi preferida es Showdown in Flames.
Jailbreak.
Thunderstruck. You shook me all night long.
You shook me all night long. It's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll. Last time I saw you, I won Page Plant tickets from you. You had me on stage squealing like a pig, and you had a guy pulling on my ear. You had to reenact or Deliverance.
Deliverance, yeah.
That was awesome at Rocky Roadhouse in Lake Bluff. That's the last time I saw you.
Brother, I remember that, and I remember when we did that concert, and I want to tell you something. It's good to see you haven't lost any weight. No, you're keeping your weight up, and I'll tell you why. Is this your girl?
It's my wife.
Your wife. You know why? I have to keep my weight up, too, because it takes the pressure off them.
It does.
So I went to the Page Plant concert, that very concert, and a beautiful woman danced down the road. A beautiful woman danced down the road at Page Plant, and every single person, she was rubbing her butt on everybody, very hot. Every single person lost their watch, their wallet.
I imagine so.
It was unbelievable, but a whole row she danced. And is your wife, she doesn't look happy to be here. Is she not an ACDC fan?
No, she's a Rascal Flatts fan.
Rascal Flatts?
That's what I said.
Well, why would you waste a ticket? I understand. It's your wife. You don't want to be here?
I bought him.
Well, that's nice, but you don't like ACDC? Rascal Flatts? Give me a Rascal Flatts song.
I don't know one.
Yeah, nobody does.
Angus Young is a true American hero.
He's not American.
Well, no, but he's still a hero here. He's not American, but still.
It's been too long.
I agree, man. You're sounding great. You're sounding
Somebody
great.
told me you were doing AM weather. I didn't believe it, but
I'm not doing AM.
I knew you wouldn't.
No, we're here on the Loop in Chicago. Big, great radio station. And
yeah, I know the Loop. Yeah,
yeah, sure.
I love Chicago. It's one of my favorite towns.
Well, we love you too. I mean, your shows do very well here. I wish you were coming. Well, it's close enough. I mean, you can walk to the Horseshoe Casino from here. It's so close.
When was the last
20
time
minutes
I
from
saw
downtown
you?
Chicago.
Was it with the guys?
What was that?
Was the last time I saw you? Was it when we were in there live with the guys, me and Jeff and Larry?
Yes, and look, Bill, it's not just me. There's about 50 guys, and Larry would call this
calls to radio stations.
Wow.
And
that's how
turned into that little character.
But I didn't pay him or anything. This was just like a crazy Mary. Or
Nobody
something.
did.
Sure.
No. Yeah, I'm just saying. Is he as bad a drunk, Bill, as you say? I mean, is he really one of those guys that gets all touchy-feely?
He's an I love you drunk.
Aw.
You know, hey, man, I love you. You know that? And I'm like, yeah, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, thanks.
Now, Ron, on the other hand, you're going to jail with. So.
Ron White.
He's so funny.
You weren't in here. No, you were in here with the cable guy, and you were in here with Jeff Foxworthy.
Yeah, and Ron was with us too.
God, maybe that's why he wasn't that nice to me last time I saw him. Yeah, I have no memory of that. And he was like, "Yeah, hey, Mancow, hi." Like, yeah, okay, nice to meet you. He goes,
yeah, they're all doing good. Everybody's kind of doing their own little thing now, and it's a hoot. I stay in touch with them. I saw Larry on the Pebble Beach Pro-Am, and I really got to send him some golf clothes. 9
million units sold of that blue-collar comedy film.
Yeah, that was crazy.
One of the biggest comedy films of all time. Hey, Bill, with Larry the Cable Guy, this is a serious question, really stupid. Why am I asking Bill Engvall this? But because I take the Prilosec. Is that what he advertises?
Yeah.
Okay, so when your stomach is on fire, okay, and your gizzard is on fire all the way up your throat, I mean, my chest, I feel the burn, I just eat whatever I want, and I just pop more Prilosec. That can't be healthy.
I don't think so. No, I don't think anybody would. I'm gonna go on a limb here and say no. I don't think that you just.
I pop them like Pez, and then I'll go eat nachos and put hot sauce on it, and my stomach's just going, "Oh, you bastard!" And I'll take more Prilosec.
You're like the guy that walks around with a gram of Coke in one pocket and a bottle of 4-way nasal spray in the other.
As we call him, Marty, the guy Marty. Dancing with the Stars. That was a good break for you, huh?
Yeah, and that was something I never saw coming. I mean, that was like, it came out of the blue. And they said, I wasn't going to do it. But my wife said, well, it wasn't my dancing, though. It was just my sick fans that kept voting.
Yes. and how grueling is it? That's very tough.
Mancow, I lost 35 pounds in 13 weeks. It was 6 hours a day, 7 days a week for 13 weeks without a day off.
Wow.
And I'm about to tell you, at the time, I was 56, and guys my age aren't designed to dance 6 hours a day.
Right.
We're designed to dance once a year drunk at a wedding to cool in the gang.
I did it in Chicago, and not that grueling, but I'm telling it kicked my ass.
I mean, it's like, but you see, it's so because you think it's dancing. What could be? How tough can this be? I'd have my knee replaced after it.
Oh,
really?
Yeah, I'd have a total knee replacement. It tore it all up.
I would love your old knee to auction off for charity if you still have that around.
I think it's probably some landfill by now.
How's the wife doing?
She's doing great. We're getting through this little phase. It's
the menopause.
Yeah, it's just taking some getting used to. I mean, just kind of some. I'm having to adjust to some of the different. Like the other day, we're having coffee, and she also just out of the blue goes, "Hey, tell me about some of your old girlfriends." And I'm like, "Why the hell would I do that?"
Oh no.
And she goes, "Well, we've been married 34 years. I'm not jealous anymore." So I'd had enough coffee. I said, "All right, you want to play this game? Let's roll the dice." So I pulled out and I started showing her all these girls I'd gone out with, and she said, "Wow." She goes, "You went out with a lot of women." I said, "Yeah." And she goes, "Let's look them up on Facebook."
Oh.
And I said, "That I'm not doing." That's one of those things. You ever look up an old lover on Facebook and think to yourself, "Whoo, got out of there just in the nick of time."
Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, her name
The problem is it can also work the opposite way. You can look up and go, "Damn, I could be living on a yacht."
I have one of those too. I have an ex-girlfriend that married a billionaire, and the minute I heard that, I thought, wow, she just became half a billionaire.
That's right.
Because she did it for the money, and she's going to get half of it. That's the way she was. Hey, Bill, I have a yellow '72 Ford Maverick. I know you're into cars. Is that something?
Oh wow, nice car, bud.
Yeah, and that's something you'd like in your collection?
You know what? No. No, and I'll tell you the reason. I've got to make room. I got to sell a Vega. So
or
I got one of those. Yeah. I don't even know what color Chevy was thinking when they came up with this. It's like a pea green.
Yeah.
But it's an awesome car. I love that car. When I had my Vega back in high school, man, you would have loved it. Shag carpet. I had the metal foot for the dash, for the gas pedal. I had an 8-ball on the shifter. It was just.
Oh God! Do you remember the barefoot metal pedal?
Yeah.
It looked like
yeah. You could get the little one for the bright light beam.
Oh, hilarious! I'd forgotten about that.
Yeah. I had an 8-track, and I used to play. What was Leon Russell? That was we would just be Leon Russell on 8-track in my Vega.
How about this? I had an 8-track player, but 8-tracks were done by the time I drove. I'm a little bit younger than you. And,
yeah, you are younger than me.
So I had the cassette conversion, and what was stuck in there for 10 years was the knack. The guy before me bought the knack, so it was an 8-track with a cassette inside stuck.
I'm laughing more at the cassette conversion.
Yeah. The world has changed, but you got to be careful. Those old cars can be dangerous.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They listen. This is where I have the issue with it, and I think you might have played it, but part of this. We're raising this whole generation of kids that they're going to be dead by the time they're 30 because they got no immune system because they don't eat stuff off the ground, they don't drink water out of a hose, They live in a bubble, so their life expectancy is they're going to have no immune system. We had a metal dashboard that that usually had an ashtray on it with cigarette butts in it. Mm-hmm. We're jumping on the front seat, no seatbelts. We're survivors. Do
you remember the seats that faced away from your parents? So it was the seat
in the back of the station wagon.
Oh, and I just remember that feeling because we had that. It would flip up, and then you would be looking at the cars behind you.
So awkward.
Giving the finger to truckers who come up behind you and they're laying on their horn. Your dad's going, "What the hell is he honking about?"
Brother, I had that happen. I want to tell you that we're talking to Bill Engvall. He's going to be at the Horseshoe Casino in Hammond on February 18th. And so when is that? February 18th? That's like what?
That's like
that's
this weekend.
Today.
What?
No.
February 18th is today.
No, it's not today.
It's Thursday, February 18th today.
Is he?
Yes, but is there Saturday?
Oh, so
right?
that would be the 20th.
So the press... Boy, there's going to be...
Actually, you're all wrong. It's Friday the 19th on there.
Well, I'll tell you what. There's going to be... Because the press...
Thanks for scaring the hell out of me. All of a sudden I went, Jesus, did I miss a plane or something?
Well, the press release I have right here says Bill Engvall, the venue, Horseshoe Casino, February 18th.
No, it's the 19th. They messed it up.
All right. I just hope there's not a lot of people sitting there going where
there's not a whole lot of flights into Hammond.
Where's your sign? Where's your sign? Where's Bill? Where's your sign?
Yeah, they're just some guys. They just put some cardboard cut out there and just play an old album.
So I'm facing away from the folks, and I flipped off a trucker, and we went into a Taco Bell, and it was very exotic to my parents back then. And anyway, and this trucker came into the restaurant. Your little bastard son flipped me off, and I'm like, oh dear God! They followed us into the Taco Bell.
Oh no!
Really? Oh, it took him like a half hour to find a place to park his big rig, but then he came into the Taco Bell.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Did you get in trouble?
I'm just trying to imagine a guy that gets so wired up about a little kid flipping him off.
Oh, and I was talking about this earlier too, Bill. That our doors would open. We had on this Mustang of ours, the doors would fly open, and my mom no seatbelt. My mom would just put her arm across my chest. That was our seatbelt.
Oh yeah. Do you remember suicide doors?
Yeah, that's what they were.
Oh yeah.
The suicide doors open up like
many a kid's fingers over the years.
Yes, they really much easier to get into suicide doors. Much easier.
Yeah.
It's much. The doors open the different way. Than,
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't know if people.
You know,
knew.
I'll tell you what my hell was. We had a station wagon like that with that seat you were talking about.
Yeah.
But we lived in Winslow, Arizona, of all towns.
Were you standing on a corner in Winslow, Arizona?
we were standing on a corner trying to get the hell out.
Yeah. Okay.
And we used to have to drive to Phoenix for school shopping and stuff like that because there were just no stores in Winslow. And I just remember that I was, when they had this whole thing about waterboarding and all this, and I thought they're missing the whole torture here. My sisters and I had to sit in the station wagon with the windows rolled up, except cracked down because my mom loved to smoke, because that little crack took it all out.
Oh.
And we had to listen to an 8-track of the Carpenters for 4 hours.
Oh. Brutal.
That's torture. Mine was 3 Dog Night, Joy to the World, over and over and over. Mom smoking more cigarettes or Merritts, and the windows rolled up, and I would try to roll it down, and she'd go, "I got the air conditioning on." And my eyes are. By the time I got to preschool, my eyes are bright red. They're running. I'm sick. Honey badgers were better parents than parents in the 70s.
What are you trying to do? Air condition the whole world? Roll out that window.
God. Yeah, you know what? Actually, I do want to air condition the whole world. Love him. Bill Engvall, one of the most successful, popular comedians on earth. Tomorrow night at the venue, the Horseshoe Casino, right just right outside of Chicago.
In beautiful Hammond, Indiana.
I got to fly back to L.A. on Monday to get my yearly physical, and I'm just dreading that. Because I'm at that age where I know it's going to be one of those complete physicals. Fellas, you know what I'm talking about. You think you're done? He's like, wait!
Dr. Levine.
Say hello to my little friend. Ladies, I don't even guess what it's like for y'all. But the last time I had one of these things, I don't know what this fella was looking for. But after a while, I'm like, hey, Doc. Why don't you tell me what I'm thinking? And he's like, why? And I said, because you're touching my brain, man. If you're checking for cavities, I got a dentist, thanks. And they use that stuff, It's like axle grease, isn't it? You can't wash that stuff off with lava soap and a SOS pad.
Well, it's not axle grease, but it is, yes. Yeah, Dr. Larry Levine, my doctor, over at Rush.
That's right.
I'm having my prostate checked for the first time, and he goes, beautiful. And that's a true story. He said it, didn't he? Remember, he admitted it.
That's
he said I had the prostate of a 15-year-old boy, which gave me all kinds of new questions about Dr. Levine. He says you have a very healthy prostate. That's the first time anything had gone a different way there.
Right.
Oh! That's not my thing, babe. That's not my bag, baby.
My doctor was 70-something years old, and he retired.
Yeah.
And now my new doctor is a 35-year-old white woman. I can't wait to get my prostate checked.
Oh, I thought you were going to tell me he lost a ring. You're still waiting for it to work its way out. Hey, Dennis DeYoung, we like him. He was Kilroy, right? Come Sail Away, The Grand Illusion, Fooling Yourself, Pieces of Eight, Renegade, Cornerstone with Babe, Paradise Theater, Best of Times, Too Much Time on My Hands, Mr. Roboto, the songs this guy wrote. Dennis DeYoung. Happy birthday, Dennis. He's 69 today. And I want to say thank you to everybody. So much love for all of us. Big Loop show last night. The Loop presented ACDC at the United Center. Nothing but a sea of Loop shirts, a lot of Mancow shirts. Very cool, and we appreciate all the love. Thank you. This weekend, you know what it is, Kathy?
What?
Appetite for the 80s weekend. If you like that 80s rock and roll, I do. It's going to be fun. Yeah, they'll sprinkle in some hairband stuff. Oh, and coming up at 10:40, hair very much like Vince Neil in 1986, Lindsay will have a trip to Florida. It's at 10:40 this morning.
Mancow on 97.9 The Loop.
So under an hour away until Lindsay gives away that trip to Florida.
Nice.
10:40. We were drinking 40s last night, Al and I, and Lindsay was there, the whole crew. We were partying.
Yep.
And brand new, next, as soon as I'm done yapping about something here, next, seconds away, brand new Cheap Trick. Yeah, you've heard Dream Police a time or two, right?
Right.
Surrender a time or two.
Oh, sure.
Are you ready for something new?
Yep.
You're going to hear it. When I Wake Up Tomorrow. We had the world debut. It's coming up. We also have double shots coming up. And this is one of the great rock legends from our area. Of course, just inducted into the Hall of Fame. 2016 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductees. They own Peace Pizza.
Yep.
And they're back. This is their first studio album in almost a decade. And the Loop is where you can hear it first. And you can get it from the Loop before you can buy it. So the new CD is called Bang Zoom Crazy. Hello! We got a Metro show coming up. We're going to be broadcast from the Hall of Fame with them. This is going to be great. So if you like Cheap Trick, and I love them, this is the place to be. If you missed it earlier, we had the world debut. Nobody's heard this yet. Right from the studio. Brand new Cheap Trick. Oh, man. Yeah.
Sorry, commercials. You can't come in. It's the 97 at 9:30, and it's commercial free.
I'm a Loop.
Bye-bye.
Here it is, 9:47. And then don't forget, this weekend, Appetite for the 80s weekend. Al, I know you're hungry for everything. Wait to hear this great 80s music. Eat 'em up much, yum, yum. New Cheap Trick, When I Wake Up Tomorrow, exclusively on The Loop.
This has been the Mancow Morning Show podcast. You can actually be part of this cluster by calling the show when it's live. Weekday mornings 5:30 to 9:30 on 97.9 The Loop.